all types of shit. Yo, this is Savage Sports. Um, got PPA and Unapologetic in the building. This is how we starting it today. I don't even know if we're
Yes,
gonna do an intro. Who gives a goddamn? Um,
I'm
oh
about
damn,
to share it.
that shit just popped up on my thing. All of that type of shit. Yo, so no, we're just gonna get into it. No intro, due to the fact we're about to bring y'all something different in the next couple weeks under SavageCom Entertainment. But I will be sending out the links to everybody and on the sports page because I suck at doing that to get the people to chime in. So we're gonna start doing things a little different around here. But anyways, fuck it all, man. We gonna get into it. Subscribe and like, you know,
Subscribe, baby.
hit that like and share.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So let's let, let's
I'm
let's
about to
let's get
share
it
this
going.
right now.
So I don't know if y'all been paying attention to any of the trades. What y'all think about the Patrick Beverly trade to the Lakers?
I wanted to talk about that. I like it.
That's
I
a
like it. I like the attitude. Hey, what's crazy was I was just thinking about it the day of, like the day before the trade. Like, yo, I can't stand that Patrick Beverly, but if he was on my team, I'd be like, yeah, I like that shit. Old
mm-hmm.
school. I just love that. And I think LeBron like that too. I think he gonna like that too. Not that Patrick Beverly gonna give you 35 points a game, but Patrick gonna bring some type of he's gonna bring an attitude to them.
That they don't
A
have.
good that they don't have, and that's what I like. And I can't wait for them to really get this shit going. You know, because real talk, I told you guys I'm a LeBron basketball fan. You know, but Patrick Beverly getting him, it's going. I'm not saying they're going to be world beaters at all, but it's going to bring an attitude that they definitely need. You know,
They don't have
and
nobody to get after it on defense. They don't have nobody
no,
with that dog mentality. They don't have
that's going.
nobody with that anymore. Like everybody to me, everybody had that back in the day, and that's another thing that a lot of these teams are missing, right? So like we all talk about the Draymond Greens, the PJ Tuckers of the world. Um, those people bring a dog mentality to the teams that you need because a lot of people don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, man.
I didn't have it. Like I had like Boop and Kev. Those are my guys that just was like some old fuck you. I'm coming at you, talking shit to you all day. You know what I mean? Like when we was on the basketball court outside. You know what I mean? So like I wasn't
Yep.
doing it. I was quiet. You know what I mean? Like until you know what I mean? Until you actually pissed me off. But other than that,
So that means you wasn't quiet.
but it took a lot to make me mad. It took a lot to make me
Yeah.
mad. You know what I mean? So I was
Yep.
quiet for the most part. I wasn't talking shit like that. I wasn't going after it. I wasn't that rough rider out there on the court like that. You know what I'm saying? Give me the ball, watch me shoot. You feel what I'm saying? So Patrick Beverly brings something different to the table. Like I said, PJ Tucker, he brings something different to the table. Those type of individuals, your Bobby Portises of the world, they bring something different to the table. You know what I mean? That dog mentality, like the Bulls had they Cliff Levingston and Scott Williams. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Back in the day, you had those people. Um, Patrick Beverly is to me is one of those people.
Yep. I agree. I absolutely agree. And I also I wanted to put into this as well. Like I know the subject we're going to talk about it too. The subject about what's his name, Westbrook. Nobody don't give a shit. No, like because he has a. I know him and Patrick Beverly have a history, but it's gonna be one of them things that, yo, even LeBron gonna be like, yo, if you with us or you against us, let's go, get over it. If you guys got to fight it out in a couple of practices, yeah, fight it out. You know what I mean? But get over it.
Westbrook's
saying
getting
he can help.
traded.
Yeah, you think so? I believe so too. Because, yeah, because his attitude, he's not going to be able to handle that. They got Patrick Beverly, and they wanted to get rid of him anyway. To be honest with you, but they're going to be that's $45 million. Like you guys been talking about it. You know, that's
They'll find a
$45
suitor.
million. Say it again.
They'll find a suitor.
I believe it's gonna be hard. They're probably gonna have to sit his ass down for a year. To be honest with you, because that's gonna be hard. Definitely.
Yo, I think that Patrick Beverly, because you know, you look at it like the Lakers, they pretty much stuck with him this year with the Russell Westbrook fella. They pretty much stuck with him. So I think they brought Patrick in there to push him. Either to push him to be better or to push him out. Release, trade, whatever. I think that's why they got him over there. Because you look at Patrick Beverly, like you were saying, like all those players that you named, Steve, where they make their stamp at on that defensive side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? And that intensity that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest shows to watch in basketball is somebody getting locked down. That's a show within itself. Patrick Beverly did it. I seen Marcus Smart do it. I seen PJ Tucker do it. Tony Allen, remember Tony Allen from Memphis? I seen him do it. That's like those type of players, like what you said. You can't you want on your team all day, every day, but it's a nightmare if you a star player, because these guys guard star players.
Yep.
And take away big shots. You know what I'm saying? From these star players. And when you got a player like that on your team, life is so much easier. Especially if you're a star player that got one of them on your team. How much pressure that Patrick Beverly took off LeBron James on the defensive side of the ball? Oh my God. Because you got what you call it, there's like 94 feet on the whole court in its entirety. Patrick Beverly gonna guard you from the time you take that ball out all the way till you pass that half court line. He's guarding you.
Yep.
He's in your face. You know what I'm saying? Those type of players, you can't buy. And you take what Patrick coming off his whole. You could argue Patrick Beverly coming off the best season of his career from what he did off of Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Making them go to the playoffs and shit like that. So Patrick Beverly over there, that they made that move to push Russ in or out of LA.
All right.
I believe so too.
Because you think about it unapologetic. Can you imagine them practices?
Oh my God!
Before
that's what I was saying. They're gonna be fighting. Yeah,
they're
gonna be fighting.
Nah, remember the other matchup?
Every camera wherever they practicing that is gonna take that footage on a Russell Westbrook, Patrick Beverly practice.
You need two of them in LA though. You need cameras on two LA teams. The Reggie Jackson, John Wall matchup in practice.
Yeah. Yep.
You're gonna need two cameras. You're gonna need two live. You're gonna need hard knocks for motherfucking basketball camp this year, son. They need to set up a hard knocks for basketball camps in LA.
I think you take it like, you know, Reggie Jackson and John Wall, you know, that's gonna pretty much play itself out. But the more intense practice, it's gonna be Russell Westbrook and Patrick Beverly because of that history. They ain't got that history, them two guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that part is true.
Remember the broken ACL?
Yeah. I feel the history part, but remember though, Reggie Jackson not giving up that starting spot to John Wall for no reason. Like, my nigga, you ain't playing 4 years.
I think Ty Lue gonna play them together. 1 and 2.
Mhm.
I think
1
they're
and
gonna
2,
play them.
so what are you doing with Paul? You putting 3 and 4?
Yeah,
You putting PG and Kawhi 3 and 4?
yeah. That's I think Ty Lue gonna do that.
I'm not playing that like that.
I would not be surprised if I see that lineup.
I can't wait to see the clip. I can't wait to see the Clippers and Lakers play, boy.
That's gonna be that, yo. Listen, that's gonna be some fun games, yo. You know they starting off the season with or Christmas, or is it the season? Or they starting off with they got the Memphis and Golden State. They acting up this year. They acting the fuck up, son.
Christmas is not gonna be all that this year. There's a couple of teams, that you would rather see. Like this year for Christmas, I don't want to see the New York Knicks play the Boston Celtics.
Nah. Why would you? Why would you?
To be honest with you, that's like saying
Detroit
play. That's like saying Detroit play anybody.
Hold on.
Like
Speaking of holiday sports, guess what?
Who's playing Thanksgiving?
Dallas and the Giants, baby.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, bitch.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, bitch. Give me your turkey leg. Give me your turkey leg, nigga.
Yeah.
That's a damn shame. Unapologetic, you a fan, right?
Fan of who? The Giants?
Yeah.
You don't see his shirt, motherfucker? What the fuck you talking
What the
about?
hell?
What kind of cataracts you got
That
going
look
on?
like Lawrence Taylor right there.
What kind of cataracts you got going on?
That look like Lawrence Taylor right there. That's what I'm thinking, Lawrence Taylor.
That's Lawrence Taylor, yes indeed.
Dealing with this guy here today. Talking about you a fan, right? Fuck you mean? He got the whole Lawrence Taylor shirt. You talking about you a fan, right?
No, I'm asking. I'm asking.
Oh, because it keeps going. All the way up.
The best defender in NFL history.
Mm-hmm. True indeed.
Straight speed. You ain't catching a crackhead.
So sticking with football. Now you know what? I'm gonna come back to the bullshit. I wanna ask PPA something.
Because I've been wondering. Real quick. That Thanksgiving, I like it. This Thanksgiving, I'm going to be stressed because every time the Giants play, I don't give a damn. They 14-0. I'm going to be stressed the fuck out.
Let's don't do that. Not right now. Don't do that to me right now. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I want to get through the show without halfway crying.
Right.
Yo, so I got a question, PPA. And this is probably specifically geared towards you, but I had this in mind real quick. So I was watching that KSI. I ain't watch it, but I heard about it. Like he fought like 2 fights in one night yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think? Because they've done it before on a smaller scale, right? What do you think about boxing having like an elimination tournament, like a system for the top boxers in the division, and having like a kind of like a playoffs, like a March Madness type thing? So like you take like your top 12, and they have and each one fights each other in a bracket until you have a champion.
In all divisions?
In all divisions, who you take your top 12 and they have a playoff. So like you kind of guarantee somebody having a match every week. You feel what I'm saying? For however long, my nigga. Like we can have matches every week. We can have them on Friday and Saturday.
You already know. But what I do think though,
They do it with they do it with UFC. They got UFC on every weekend, son. Every weekend, dog, you got UFC on, son. You might got them on 2-3 times a week.
They got that old Super 6 tournament that they be doing every year.
Yeah, that's what I say overseas, right?
Yeah, but they normally
That's one
don't
night.
really be shown in America.
But that's one night though.
No,
That's
the Super 6 ain't one night.
1 or 2 nights, right?
Nah, Super 6 is about, that shit lasts almost about 3 months.
Oh shit! All right.
You know, you take a fighter after they fight, they're gonna take a month off for the next one, a month off before the next one.
But what's that tournament they have where they fight in one night? KSI be in that tournament. That KSI dude be in that tournament, son. This shit is crazy. I think it might be kickboxing.
But those, you know, those are YouTubers, you know?
Well, KSI's not. KSI's professional. He's a professional fighter.
He's a YouTuber, Steve.
Listen, I see what I don't give me a lion, man. Because he had a fight last night. He fought 2 people last night.
You know that. He's a damn YouTuber.
I thought KSI did kickboxing, son. I don't know, whatever. I guess I'm not in that. But like I said,
Jake Paul was at the fight last night.
Yeah, but do you think boxing should do something like have a tournament?
Yes. Because that'll settle the score with a lot of these fighters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like it actually. I actually like it.
I like it.
I think they should explore something like that. They should explore something like that in my eyes. Like playoffs, a tournament always works. March Madness, the NFL, basketball, NHL, the playoffs, everything, MLB, a tournament always works.
Yeah, because of the simple fact, you think about it, you know, those same YouTubers that we talking about, you know, they're getting more money than a lot of fighters that have been fighting professionally out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Went through the amateurs, Golden Gloves, and all of that other crap. These guys is coming in and getting big checks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
But fighters, you know, fighters that's nice out there, they've been just sitting on the shelf.
Got a lot of people sitting down, not fighting a lot. You know, the once or twice a year, that's trash to me. Our fighters back in the day, they used to fight every 2 to 3 months. You know what I mean?
Exactly. These fighters ain't doing that.
That's why you got a Pacquiao with 70 something fights in. You know what I mean? If you go back and look at these records these people got, and you know they taking losses and they still being at the top of their game is, you know, it's a little different than what we used to have. So that's cool. I feel we can deal with that.
And you know, like we always say, it's only a certain amount of fighters after they lose just once is able to come back and do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be a big draw. On top of whatever your skills get pretty much thrown out the window after you lose.
All right. Fuck it. So sticking on, coming back to, I just wanted your thoughts on that. I just had that thought in my head real quick this morning. So I wanted to get that out, get your thoughts on it, being that you fuck with the boxing a lot. Kasim.
Yes, sir.
Kasim.
It's unapologetic.
This is oh my bad. Unapologetic. Man, that name is too fucking long. Anyways. So, yo, what's good with the Twitter? Odell talking about he wouldn't mind coming playing back for the Giants.
Oh my God. Man, he probably wouldn't mind because he's like three ACLs and probably no other team want him. So he talking
the Bills want him.
Shit.
The Bills want him.
Yeah, I think it's more of Von Miller want him than the Bills. You know, I think it's more that. If you ask
All right,
me.
so after what we seen last year, #1 Super Bowl and playoffs, did we not see Odell become Stratford's favorite wide receiver?
I don't know about favorite.
He
But
became the favorite target.
Because still Cooper Kupp was still getting his
He was
his
getting
catches,
but
yeah, he was still getting it. But he put that CPR on Odell Beckham's career, Stratford, what have you. He put that CPR on it. Dun.
Or did Odell do that for Stratford and Graham?
Hell no. They was doing their thing without.
What?
They was doing their thing without Odell until
you think they would have won that playoff game? You think they would have beat who was it? The Bucks or the Green? Who they beat? Who they beat to go to the championship last year? Don't give me the Lions.
49ers. I think the 49ers would go to the Super Bowl or go to the NFC.
And that came down to the last play, right? That came down to the fourth quarter, like last place.
The guy that they had, I forgot. If you're in the chat right now, guys, let me know. The guy that they had was fucking. He was good. He just got hurt. He got injured. He tore the ACL too. He tore his ACL. I forgot his name. And he's a comparable number 2. He actually is a number 1 in most teams, but he was just a number 2 because they got Cooper Kupp there. Man, that dude was the dude that they had. If he didn't get injured, they probably would have been blowing people out. If in my opinion.
I'm not gonna lie.
I forgot the guy's name.
The Jefferson fella.
Not Van Jefferson. Van Jefferson was still there. He was their number 3.
No, he was their number 3. I forgot the guy's name. I actually I put him. I drafted him last year.
Austin?
No.
He was I think he was number 2. I gotta look him up. Hold on a second.
That's some crazy shit. I totally forgot who the Rams wide receiver was that got hurt. Fuck, yo. He was nice.
Yeah, he was super nice.
Because they just picked up Allen Robinson too this year.
Yep. He was super nice. I don't think he's going to be with them this year. I think he's still recovering from that ACL injury, the guy that they had. But I don't think they let go of him yet. But yeah, he was good. They was doing their thing. They was averaging like 30 points a game just before he got hurt. You know, Stratford always been that dude. Just that he freaking it with the Jets. I mean the
Lions.
The Lions. He was with the Lions. He was always that dude. He did, this is PPA. I gotta say this all the time.
Who the fuck did they pick up?
I'm just doing what football guys say. When they lost to the Cowboys on some bullshit, you remember that when they lost to the Detroit Lions lost to the Cowboys on some bull crap, and then the next week Cowboys lost on some bull crap when they played Green Bay. I'm talking about that year when they was like Cowboys, when they went to Green Bay and lost on some bull crap thing that they said he fumbled. What's his name? The receiver?
Dez Bryant.
But the week before, that was some bull crap, and they should have won that game, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And like Stafford been that dude from the get-go, if you ask me. His number says it all. And I'm not disrespecting,
Yes, you do it every fucking week. You do it every goddamn week.
And I always got to remind you, I'm not disrespecting.
Hold
on. One thing, Kasim. Don't come on here and say that you're not disrespecting the Cowboys. Fuck them niggas.
Oh, yeah, fuck the Cowboys, but PPA as a fan, I'm not disrespecting him.
Fuck him too if he's a fan.
Yes, he is. He's been doing it since we started talking football again.
Yeah.
So it's indirect. All right.
Fucking bogus ass goddamn Cowboys.
Y'all better beat us both times this year.
Never.
And I'm going to tell y'all this one time. Y'all better win both times this year. We gave y'all a team that's beatable for y'all to beat.
Nobody
if y'all don't beat
anybody
us,
anything. because your
If
management.
y'all don't beat
I want
us,
to fucking hear about it.
I'm just saying, if y'all don't beat us, I don't want to hear from y'all no more. When it's
Okay.
pertaining to Giants and Cowboys.
You're gonna hear from me all the time until you become a different fan. fucking win or lose. You're gonna hear from me all the time until you become a different fan. Listen,
But
so
yeah.
being that
Yeah,
you
but-
don't want to answer the question correctly, Kasim, I love the fact that Odell might come back where he was born at in the NFL. He was born a Giant. That catch made him who he was, who he is. And guess what? I want him back. I've never been a fan of a player in football. I've always been a team guy. It's not like I'm a Darryl Strawberry fan. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. You feel what I'm saying? As in Michigan, you know what I'm saying? I was Desmond Howard. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that I like. But Odell, as far as NFL, that was my quarterback.
Your quarterback.
But I do think that Odell will be a productive receiver for a team. I do think he still is productive.
For the New York Giants.
Maybe not as explosive, but I still think he's still a productive. He's going to be able to catch some balls and get some yards, a few touchdowns.
He's doing that for the New York Giants.
I'm just saying I wouldn't mind Odell at all. Obviously.
You know what, Kasim? I'm not liking your vibe as a Giants fan right now. I'm not doing it. I didn't expect that. That's whatever, man. You know what I mean?
Can I ask you something unapologetic real quick? Can I ask you something unapologetic real quick?
What's up?
Is it because maybe so that you don't feel that, the dude Galladay is a bona fide number one, and to add that, it put too much on Odell?
Oh, hell no. I want people to add. I want people to add pressure on that damn Galladay. To be honest with you, Galladay, another guy that if he don't step up game one, I'm ready. Please, somebody get him out of here. So hell yeah. But here we go.
Because the number one, if you got yourself a bona fide number one receiver, it opens up for the number twos, the threes, and the tight ends and stuff like that. It frees them up.
I think we have a lot of number twos on the Giants.
And Odell Beckham right down, you would consider him a number two, a number three?
I would consider him a number two on the Giants. Man, I would consider him a number one, like with an ACL injury. How Galladay don't. It is really not an ACL injury that he had, for what I'm hearing. But Galladay is he's not number one to me, because if it's considering on a Giants team, he'd be a number one.
Do you think Odell Beckham Jr. could still create separation?
He just did it.
No, I'm asking.
He just did it not even a year ago. Not even a year ago.
I'm just asking, Steve. I don't know.
Hey, Steve, they had a bona fide number one, Cooper Kupp. He's a bona fide. Like, he was
a fucking triple crown fucking wide receiver.
Yeah. So that's he will not. Odell, if he go to the Giants, I believe he won't get as. I don't know with the offense that he has, he might get open. He will get open the way I think so. But
you know what, Kasim? You know what?
But I'm telling you.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay right now.
Is Cooper Kupp a number one?
Yes.
Yeah, he's bona fide.
All day.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. He's probably. Let me think first.
I don't see that many deep balls he catch, but I'll give y'all that.
Oh, he's not. That offense is not 4 deep balls.
Yo, he led the league in receiving yards, touchdowns, and receptions.
And you still wouldn't pick him over Devontae Adams.
Who?
Cooper Kupp.
Don't tell me what I would do.
You would not pick him over Devontae Adams. None of you.
That's a struggle for me. That's a struggle.
You
for
will
me,
not pick him over Devontae Adams.
For me, that's a struggle.
I might take
Still to
Jefferson.
this day, you will not.
I'll take Justin Jefferson over Devontae Adams.
Hey,
You probably don't even put Kupp over Justin Jefferson.
Yes, I do.
yes, I will.
Yes,
I will.
do. Yes, I do.
Hey, that's all I
And
want to
that's
say.
the only reason why you would probably is through experience, not through ability.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Cooper Kupp's
Not
ability
through
is
ability.
crazy.
Because when you go by the ability, Justin Jefferson is able to do more.
How?
No, I don't think so.
Justin Jefferson is because he could take a top off defenses. Cooper Kupp can't. He's not that fast.
Cooper Kupp can take in routes.
He don't catch a lot of he don't catch enough deep balls for me.
He could take a
If there's a 4th and 20 with seconds on the line and he need that 20 yards, I don't look at Cooper Kupp as able to make that catch.
I do. He did it several times. He did it several times last year. He could take an in route, go 60, 70 yards. He could take a post.
I'm talking straight up. Him in the corner, and he just take the top off of defense.
You know how he's
I
going
don't
to
look
do
at
it?
Cooper Kupp as like that. I look at Cooper Kupp as, yards after catch guy. He's a yards after catch guy.
Yes, and you
He
know
will
what?
get a whole lot of yards after a short catch.
He's definitely that, and he's also can take. He also will take. He's like his route running is second to none.
Yes.
So-
yes, he
so-
runs an awesome route.
So
He runs
that's
an
going to
awesome
lead.
route.
That's
But
how
I'm
you
not
take.
taking him over Devontae Adams.
Hey, I'm like, it'd be a struggle for him, Devontae Adams and him. It'd be for me. It'd be some type of struggle. I'm gonna be
What
honest
up,
with
Ed?
you. It'd be some type of struggle for me because
I'm predicting Cooper Kupp to have a better season than Adams this year.
Huh?
I am.
Why?
I'm predicting Cooper Kupp to have a better season than Devontae Adams.
I'm not.
Because they got the better quarterback.
I'm not.
What?
Stratford is better than Carr any day of the week.
I don't think
Darren
so.
Waller,
Matthew Stafford is better than Derek Carr.
My guy.
I don't think
Who's
so.
doubling? You can't double no one on the Raiders, bro. Darren Waller is the top 2-3 wide receiver. I'm tight end in the league. Hunter Renfrow is a good route runner. And he's a speedster. And then you throw Devontae Adams on top of that. And you got Jacoby Jacobs coming out the backfield who could catch and run.
And who's throwing them the football?
The person who's had fucking in the top 5 and
Who's
passing
throwing
yards
them
in
the
the past
football?
3 years.
And who's throwing them the
I'm
football?
gonna say it past 5
Don't
years.
disrespect Carr like that. Don't disrespect Carr like that, son. Don't disrespect
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
you
it past
can't
5 years.
disrespect Carr like that. You can't disrespect Carr like that.
Carr, son. He's been
All right.
in the top 5 in passing yards in the past 3 years. What are we talking about?
My thing is,
All
when
right,
it don't add
I'm
up,
saying 3.
like I say about my Dak Prescott, when it don't add up to nothing, the stats don't matter.
Get out of here.
Well,
It's
he's
where
been
you
going to
ended up.
the playoffs as well. He's been going to the playoffs too.
Yeah, and been getting out of the playoffs.
But who they playing though?
I'm talking about versus Matthew Stafford.
This thing
He went to a stacked team, son. They had fucking Jalen Ramsey, Odell. So I mean, Von Miller, Aaron Donald. I mean, son, what did you want from that team?
Rams did not care how
Talking
they
about
spent.
Odell, like Odell was
Rams
nice.
like, who you
They
want?
only needed a quarterback, son.
You adding Odell, like Odell was nice. Odell was coming off of a terrible injury.
He's a
And they
problem.
got him. That's why they got him for cheap.
He's a threat. He's a threat, which means you can't
no.
double the best wide receiver because you got to worry about Odell getting open.
They didn't get him for cheap because of that. They got him cheap because he wanted out of Cleveland.
Cleveland was bad.
He wanted out of Cleveland.
And
they didn't get him for cheap.
He just came off, but that didn't matter. That knee surgery he came off, that didn't matter.
He was not injured.
Then he scored the first touchdown in the Super Bowl. Then he scored another touchdown. Yo, he had a
He got
touchdown in
hurt
every game he played.
immediately and got hurt immediately.
He had a touchdown in every game he played, son.
He got hurt immediately.
He got a touchdown in every game he played, and he set it off in the Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
Look when he came back into the season.
He was running wide open, my guy. And he.
Oh
and
my
his knee
God!
gave
Look
out.
at when he came back into the season. He came back as fresh legs coming into the season.
No, he was playing. No, he was playing with Cleveland.
That's why
He wasn't injured.
So he played the whole season last season.
The year. The year before. Yes,
We're not talking about the year before. Unapologetic. We talking about just last season.
The 2021 season. He did not come out of injury. The 2021 season, he wasn't productive with Cleveland. That's the thing. He wasn't productive. He was his dad was acting like him, being a beta male that I believe that he is, talking about my son this and that and third. You know what I mean? Look at the video because they worried about other people. But I know Odell
Beckham is going to be a productive receiver for a championship team. But a team like
New York Giants,
the New York Giants, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jones could use the extra help.
He can. I want him back immediately.
I agree.
He could use the extra help.
Hold on.
It's a make or break year for him.
But you got to fix those words right there. He can't use the extra help. He needs the extra help.
Remember a couple of weeks ago,
all the help we can get.
Remember a couple of weeks ago, Steve, you just was cussing Daniel Jones out for getting benched at practice.
I know.
You attended. So nobody has.
Wait.
I know it don't sound like y'all having confidence in y'all quarterback coming into the season.
I know.
I don't see his highlights nowhere on where he was doing well or did a couple of series in this preseason.
Because he hasn't.
Because all the stars is coming out.
Wait. He didn't have a good preseason last week.
No.
What?
No.
He was 80%.
Hold on. Let's break this down, Kasim.
Come on, let's do it.
Just a little bit.
Please, let's do it.
80%. He was 80%.
Yes, absolutely.
Hold on.
Don't talk about nobody's second team because I can say he had like
that was against the second string.
He had 4 guys that was on that defense, that offensive line, that was a second and third string and a center. He never even played center. That was on our offensive line. He never even played center until that day.
What about a second string defense against a first string offense?
Are we the second string defense meaning
on the other team?
The guys that's not going to get cut. That second string that actually is going to get several snaps the regular season, that second string, we're not talking third string. We're not talking free agents. We're talking second string in the NFL. Going to get played.
Against first string, against a starter.
Against a starter with 3 third string offensive linemen that was playing that day.
Daniel Jones stinks. He stinks, son.
I can't make you out. One thing about me, I would never try to make your mind clear about anybody. But I know for sure Daniel Jones is getting better and better in this offense that he never saw in his entire life. He's getting better and better. And that's just a fact.
This is who I am. This is who I am as a fan, right?
That's just a fact.
I look at the players, right? I'm a team guy. So I have to hope the players that's on my team do well. So I root for them to do well. But if I'm a fan of the sport and I don't have a team, and I look at Daniel Jones just as a quarterback yeah, no.
So who you comparing him with? See, that's a problem what we do in this society.
Somebody
who are we comparing with?
Somebody who I don't know, maybe somebody who plays in BYU this year.
So that's who you prepare. That's like, see, that's a frustrated fan. That's a frustrated fan.
Like, guess what? I don't know who plays in BYU this year for the starting quarterback. Yeah. So I don't know. Yep. So that's what I'm comparing with.
That's a frustrated fan. Because
you're unapologetic.
No, I can't stand him.
College football started last night. That dude from North Carolina looking kind of good.
Fuck out of here. He's another Mitch Trubisky. Get the hell out of here.
He looking kind of good.
No, he look good.
First round pick.
Hey, that's what and that's a problem with me with like teams like Chicago and teams like the Jets, and now it's starting to be the teams like the Giants. Mitch Trubisky, he might not be a top tier quarterback, but that dude was doing some numbers with the Chicago. But again, the media made it seem like they was 0-15 all the time. They was averaging like 8-9 wins a season with him. Okay, they defense. What's his name? Roethlisberger. He won his 2 championships because of the defense. And this is the problem with me with that. You're not going to be Tom Brady. You're not going to be Aaron Rodgers. Venezuela Aaron Rodgers when we talk about playoffs and Super Bowls, he's super overrated. When we talk about regular season, yes. But you're not going to be these top tier quarterbacks. So what you want to do is what Rams did. Put people around that quarterback. And if that quarterback is not doing what he's supposed to do, when you got everybody around him, then it's time to cut him. Like the Cowboys. Got everybody around him. You still can't go to the second round.
He can't help it, Steve. You see it, right? You see it, right?
I gotta make Steve feel good a little bit.
If you just saying, since you just saying, why everything got to center around your examples and everything got to center around.
Because the damn media.
Cowboy.
We talked about a guy. We talked about
everything. This shit been going on for some weeks now. Unapologetic.
I got you. We talked about a guy. Listen.
You notice that, right, Steve? Yo, not to be said, nothing about the Cowboys, but you know.
Hold on. Here's a good impression of Kasim right now. Yo, respectfully, I fucking hate you.
every week. Yo,
off the hook. But let me tell you something. When you talk about a dude,
I don't know. You are good. Thank you for watching the show, brother. Keep going.
When you talk about a dude that scored 2 touchdowns off a punt return and a kickoff return, and you make that ESPN, Fox Sports subject to talk about, yes, I'm gonna hate. It's so many different things to talk about.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about it.
Somebody running 2 touchdowns.
Nobody saying about that.
Why?
I was keeping them in the cut.
No, I
wasn't going to talk about him today. But since you forced me to, I will.
Not you, but keep it going. You can go with it.
The USFL MVP.
Congratulations.
The USFL MVP over a quarterback.
Get this guy out of here.
Went into Dallas and made the team off of 2 drives, a punt return and a PAT.
And we talked about it the whole goddamn week.
You
What the
damn
hell?
right.
Hey, Steve, and probably against a freaking free agent special teams that he ran against.
Which I fail to forget.
That he ran
Part
against.
of football is entertainment too, for me and you.
That's not entertainment.
You can't get mad because of what my Cowboys do. We entertain too.
I'm not mad at the Cowboys.
God damn!
I'm mad at
somebody run one back, run two back. We got the next Deion Sanders on our team right now.
Oh my Lord! Did he just say what?
Got the next Deion Sanders on our team.
Did he just say what I think he just said? Jesus.
Just saying. I know my offensive coordinator gonna run a couple of packages for him. And I know once he break out, it's over, baby.
Silence.
Did you see those returns? Did you see those returns? That boy looks like he know what he's doing.
So being
by
that
a free agent punt return,
we got wide receivers.
No, the thing is, I know he gonna run, and he gonna run at least one or two back this season.
Bullshit. We wait till the regular season start for that bullshit.
I know he gonna run at least one or two back. But my thing is with him is as far as the game is concerned, you kick it to him. At best, he's gonna put us in good field position.
Okay, fine.
He's gonna give us to that 40, that 50 yard line.
See, that's
to
another
make that touchdown easier.
The conversation is we
How the
got
hell
conversations
you know
over.
that's gonna happen?
I gotta love and hate of the data for y'all sticking on wide receivers, because it started with Odell and this bullshit, and it got into this punk ass Cowboy shit. We got I gotta love and hate of the data for y'all. So there was quite a few, ain't too many tough ass wide receivers out there that we have in this league, right? We got a lot of divas out there, things of that nature, whatever. But there was some really tough ones out there. So I chose 3. So love, hate, or date to have on your squad: Anquan Boldin, Hines Ward, Steve Smith.
That's a good one. That's a real good one. You go first, PBA, because this is my sport right here. That's a good one. Anquan Boldin, Steve Smith, and who else again?
Hines Ward.
Woo. I love all 3 of them, to be honest with you. I'll go first. You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going love. Man. I'm gonna love Steve because he takes the top off the defense. He's a 5'9", 5'10" freaking dude. Rah! You watch some of his mic'd ups. You don't want to play football, but you look like, nigga, I'm ready because I heard Steve. That's how he is. He could take a fade. I think he's like the first Odell. He could take a slant and take it to the house. He could do a fade pattern with a 5'9" receiver doing a fade pattern is amazing. And will get that ball like he's 6'7". And he's been productive for freaking 13 years, even when he got to Baltimore. Being that size and being that productive for over a decade is amazing. So that's why I love him. So Anquan Boldin I'm a Florida State fan because I love Anquan. I thought he wasn't even going to have a good I thought he wasn't going to have a good what do you call that? Career because he was so slow. But he was so active. But I gotta go. I'm going to have to date Hines Ward because he was a monster as well. He was a dog. He put up numbers. He always catch the ball. It's hard. Them two is really hard for me. He always catch the ball. He was a winner. He made Ben Roethlisberger what he is, if you ask me, because they played together for like 5 seasons. So he made Ben what he is today, what he is now, and he's going to make Ben an actual Hall of Famer, because that's what they're going to be showing most of his highlights when he was playing with Hines Ward. But I'm not. Anquan Board, I'm gonna have to like throw him away. Ben is though, that's hard to say because that motherfucker was a monster too, but he ain't started winning until he got to Baltimore. He was when he did win with Arizona. That was like his last year or two in Arizona, and then it shipped him off. You know what I'm saying? So that was a hard one. That was a good one, Steve. But that's my guys.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going.
You got an answer? Want me to go?
Yes, I do. I'm going to love.
Yeah, so I'll take my pick.
Unapologetic.
PBA got it.
What did the other two receivers do that made them more rugged than Steve Smith?
I can't say because
I'm talking Anquan Boldin. I'm talking Anquan Boldin and Hines Ward.
What did they do? They was bigger than him.
Block.
Other than that, they blocked. No,
They were great blockers.
Say it again, Steve.
Smith.
It was great blockers.
Say it again, Steve.
They was great blockers.
Stephen
So
A.
when
Smith.
you talk rugged. So when you talk rugged,
I said Steve Smith.
because I done seen Hines Ward put linemen corners on their ass blocking.
Yeah.
I didn't see. I don't think I seen Steve Smith with those.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Big time.
I didn't never see it. I didn't say never see it.
Carolina.
You know you've been hit by Hines Ward, and you know you've been hit by Anquan Boldin.
Carolina was always top 5, top 10 in rushing, and it's because of everybody, even the receiving core.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers teams wasn't.
Oh yeah, but I'm just telling you, he was even a blocker. He won't just take top offs. He won't just take a slant and make it 80, 90 yards.
I'm talking about giving it all.
None of them else can do. None of them. Hines Wolf can't do it, or homeboy. None of them can do what he did.
My thing is, but what you great? But you know, you're a coach, baby. What you graded on? Leaving it all on the football field. And two receivers that left it all on the football field was Anquan Boldin and Hines Ward. They didn't take plays off. Maybe because Steve Smith was a number one in one particular time in his career and they wasn't. But as far as being a receiver and what is the requirement of a receiver, I had a hard time guessing between Anquan Boldin and Hines Ward. Because, you know, I look at Steve Smith as one of them diva receiver types because of he was a number one on the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? But Hines Ward, I'm going to love him.
I'm going to love him. What? Oh, okay. All right.
I'm going to date Anquan Boldin And I might gotta throw away Steve Smith.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You throwing away a dude can do everything. I just want to let you know.
I'm not throwing away a dude that couldn't do everything. He did everything but block. I'm talking about getting rough and rugged as a receiver. And when it came to getting rough and rugged as a receiver, Hines Ward and Anquan Boldin was more proven to be that type. Maybe because they was never number ones. Like I said, maybe because they was never number ones. But their role and the impact they had on the game.
What the hell? Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not done.
Okay, all right. Oh, come on. I got you.
Think about it. Unapologetic. How many people praise receivers blocking?
Not many. Today,
You gotta be a real football fan to praise that.
But I'm going to tell you, Stephen Smith was a blocker. He was a strong blocker at 5'9".
No, he was not.
Oh my Lord.
No, he was not.
Hey, Steve.
I looked at him as a diva receiver. He was number one.
Look up the blocking on Steve Smith, the highlights on the blocking where he used to do the
I seen it with my own eyes.
That Anquan Boldin.
And Anquan Boldin delivered them hits.
Drunk
says and safeties to free up running space for running backs.
Drunk says
Anquan
Boldin.
Yeah.
Not in the same league as Steve Smith or Hines Ward. That can be true. But what I was trying to go like basically the on tough wide receivers. Those are kind of the toughest wide receivers. that kind of played the game without like a lot of flash. They were just dogs at that position. Plus they could catch the ball. They were really position wide receivers a lot. Possession wide receivers.
That's another thing. He was a dog and he was a flasher.
Yeah. Steve Smith was.
He can give you the Hines Ward look and he give you the Odell Beckham look. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Whatever. And most number one receivers wouldn't put their goddamn help. They wouldn't risk their bodies the way that little 5'9", 170-pound man did. Most number ones.
I didn't see that a lot in Steve Smith's career. I've seen it. I've seen it in Hines Ward and Anquan Boldin's whole career.
Is any of them number one receivers?
Who?
Hines Ward or Anquan Boldin. Is any of them ever was number one on their team?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
They never was. They never
I don't
was.
think so.
Never.
I don't
Hines
think so.
Ward,
That's why I said,
famer,
he wasn't number one. That's why I said it. Unapologetic. I say he was a number one. I think he prioritized that more than being rugged. You know what I'm saying? Hines Ward and Anquan Boldin was more rugged.
Yep.
That did spectacular plays and everything else like that, but they was a little bit more in the trenches. Meanwhile, Steve Smith to me had to,
wasn't Steve
Smith take the top off defenses and stuff like that.
Steve Smith was he was either a late round draft pick or a free agent draft pick.
The same similarities to Boldin and Hines Ward.
No.
Same.
Boldin was either number one or number two first round. I think he was a second round. I think he was actually a second round pick.
But that's still
Hines Ward.
Anything after the 30th pick in the
oh Lord.
Anything after the last team pick in the first round. Everybody becomes secondary, whether you're third round, fourth round, fifth round, sixth round. Everything is pretty much the same.
Both of them was before third round. Both of them was before third round. Steve Smith, a 5'9".
I'm looking at second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round. I'm looking at them the same.
No, you
You
better
know what
not.
I'm saying?
You
Because
better
you know
not.
you got this is a bunch of that goes on in the second and
Once
third round.
once you get past the fourth round, then I understand what you're saying. But when you're
I say after the second round.
when you're an undrafted free agent, no. When but hey, once you get past the fourth round,
What I'm
I get
saying,
what you're saying.
I'm just saying, like this dude that we just was talking about. That was, but my cowboy, the punt returner. Why he ain't in the NFL?
First of all, he's 5'4".
This is what happened. I'm about to tell you. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
I know what
happened.
I know what happened. I know what happened. He shouldn't be in the NFL at all. If we want to really talk about why he ain't in the NFL, he shouldn't be in the NFL at all.
These are a lot of the first. These are a lot of the second and third round draft picks. Criminal charges, problems.
I don't think he'd be a first, second round pick.
A lot of how many 6 rounders that we're gonna say became elite?
Not many.
5th rounders, 4th rounders.
Not many at all.
It was something that they was already good at, and something interfered with them going into the first round.
You think a 5'2", 5'4", whatever how he started at 5'5".
Who?
Your boy. If you really want to talk about your boy from the Dallas that one ran the thing back in was offensive MVP whatever at the garbage league.
About 5'5", 6" type shit.
Yeah, no, he's
5'8", 5'9".
Do you think he and he's a skilled player? Do you actually think he'd be if he didn't get none of them charges in? You think he'd be a number 1 and number 2 draft, first round or second round?
I ain't saying a number 1 in the first round, but I say he'll be a first round pick.
I wouldn't think. That's what I said. First round.
Speed,
no,
because of his elusiveness, they will give him a first round pick.
Hey,
do you know how many packages you can run for a guy like that?
The scouters said he's a good football player, but he's too small. This is before
I asked you as a coach.
Yes.
What would you be able to do with a guy like Dante Johnson? That's his name, right? Johnson, right?
I think so.
What would you be able to do as a coach, coaching a football team with a guy like Dante Johnson?
In the NFL, I will try my best not to get him hurt.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You see how you played that safe, bro?
Yeah.
You see how you played that safe, bro?
Hey, in high school and college, I would do many things with him. In high school and college, I would do many things with him. When you guys got defensive ends that run a 4.40, and he's gonna do a speed. He's gonna do a speed handoff, and he's coming around the corner. Somebody's gonna take his life away. You know.
Wait a minute. Did you see those runs? Did you see those takebacks that he took back to the house?
Yeah, it was against.
That means that boy is able to read the field, see where his blockers are at, and see where the defense is coming, and maneuver around that. Did you see it?
Hey, I'm not even a Philadelphia Eagle fan at all. I really don't like them at all. But did you see who they picked in that? Was it the first round or second round? That defensive tackle from Georgia. He's 300 and something pounds, and he ran a 4.7. I just hope they keep him away from the trenches and something else, because to be honest with you, he's not just little. He got a little body. He's like 150, 160 soaking wet. They're going to throw him in the stands. In the stands is where he's going to go.
Do you think that he puts us in good field position when he's running the football?
I mean,
the punt return?
At least. That we will see, but
put us at least the 40-yard line?
I don't think that was San Diego's actual punt team or kick team. I think there was a bunch of free agent guys.
Here we
going down
go.
the
Here we
field.
go, y'all man.
I think that was because
see,
Steve was talking about it earlier.
downplay everything when it comes to my Cowboys. You
Fuck the
downplay
Cowboys.
all of it.
I'm just trying to make
Fuck the
Everything.
Cowboys.
Everything.
I just need to make you humble yourself. I don't want that little boy getting hurt.
Make me humble myself. Make me humble. We've been kicking y'all ass for years now, but you humbling me.
All
For
right.
years.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
When the last time y'all beat us?
Hey, listen, I just want the viewers out there to know.
2020.
Obviously, y'all could tell football season is coming. It's around the corner. It's
You're
around
damn
the
right,
corner.
baby.
Like I told y'all both, we gave y'all a team, a beatable team to win.
Bro, you didn't give a shit. Y'all just stink.
Gave y'all a team to beat.
Anyways,
If
let's
y'all don't
switch
beat y'all, it ain't just y'all.
again.
If Philly don't beat us, if y'all don't beat us, we take the division this year.
Crazy.
Y'all is to remain quiet till y'all get quarterback.
These people
Both
out
of
there
y'all.
with are crazy. I just want y'all to see it. These people out there with are crazy. Anyways, let's switch gears for a second. Let's get off of that. So we don't talk about these particular group too often. But sometimes sports ain't. It's all around. It's all the time with everyone and everybody, right?
Yeah.
So we don't pay attention to the girls a lot. So I got
You're damn right I don't.
a 3-on-3. I got a 3-on-3 situation. Who would you pick? Who would you choose to win this game? If it was Maya Moore, Brianna Stewart, Diana Taurasi
I know Diana.
versus Shamika Holsclaw, Candace Parker, Tamika Catchings.
You got to be kidding me. How can you not include her name?
I'm not because I didn't why? Because I didn't do Sue Bird.
She had the flying sneakers all the dudes was wearing.
Whoa.
Who was wearing a WNBA sneakers? What the?
I personally bought her sneaker. Cynthia
No, you
Cooper.
didn't.
Son, all right. Time out. Sorry. Listen.
I
Sometimes
personally bought those.
listen. I just need the audience.
Look
Sometimes
Cynthia Cooper sneakers up.
He takes pills, guys. He takes pills. We don't know what color they are, but he takes them. Sometimes he switches them. He switches his medication up. He doesn't know sometimes. He can't see sometimes. He got bad cataracts, all of that. Like he doesn't know. He doesn't know no good. Sometimes it's Sunday. He doesn't keep the plastic case where he puts his pills in each one. So sometimes he mixes them up. So I apologize to the audience for that, for him, saying some of the things that he's saying right now. He doesn't know. All right. So if you didn't see what I did, my guy. So once again, if you didn't see what I did, I took UConn basically against Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
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 Yeah, see, so you ain't even see how I flipped it. I said 3-on-3 and I took
You're throwing people off. You're throwing people off, Steve.
I'm not throwing nobody off. You ain't see what I did.
Hey, drunk. Who the hell is Candace Parker and Maya Moore? I guarantee if you ask 95% of women, they be like, I don't know what the hell you talking about. I guarantee. But they want us to support them. And be sorry. Oh,
Stop your bullshit. Stop that bullshit, guys.
No, I watch women's basketball. I watch women's. WNBA is off the hook, baby.
That's just a great sport.
It is.
A great sport, dog.
I wish you could tell the people that's paying.
I'm upset that it doesn't get
they
supported.
do have a hard time putting asses in seats. It'd be a lot of empty buildings in the women basketball.
I'm mad that
it'd be a lot of empty seats.
Yo, but they
more
game
empty than a New London high school football.
their game is solid though, son. Their game is solid, bro. Like seriously.
We need a woman that's able to catch alley-oop dunks.
And isn't that lady that's?
We need a hybrid woman.
Isn't it that lady that's with?
You need Joanna Man? You need Joanna Man?
Oh shit! Wait, Steve, you be quiet. I'm gonna be Ant right now. We don't want to confuse the alphabet community.
No, I thought it was the lady that's in Russia right now.
Yo,
Brittany Griner.
But we do need a more athletic woman to promote the WNBA sport, though. It is true, though. It is true.
At the end of the day, those are some bad. Listen. Most of those women will bust mad niggas ass, like plain.
Yes.
Bust their ass, dog. Like no matter what, doesn't make a difference. Like them girls can ball, son. Like the basketball.
Those women, they play hard.
They're gonna have to get a real Joanna Man.
They need one. They really need one.
They're gonna get him. He's coming. Coming.
There's only one. Shit.
He's coming.
They're gonna have to allow transgender in women's basketball.
No, cut this guy.
You're gonna see tomahawks and everything else. I'm trying to tell you.
I gotta play my Ant role. Yo, to the alphabet community, I'm not trying to offend nobody.
LeBron gonna have to retire and get himself in a dress. Retire, boy.
Oh man.
Dwayne Wade, he need to go in there. Oh, I forgot about Dwayne. Dwayne, hurry up. Hurry up. He want everybody dressed like his person. I'm not gonna even say the names. He want everybody dressed that. So he might as well dress that. He might as well come out and say
I'm not saying nothing.
come on, Dwayne. Dwayne Wade is considered a heterosexual.
I'm not saying nothing. I know. I'm asking for a more athletic female to take the sport to new heights.
Let's go, Dwayne.
Because with the making and things of that nature,
Let's
to
go,
try to
Dwayne.
grow the women's sport of the WNBA, they are doing good because these girls are nuts. But from what I see, they need that dunk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm preferring
Crazy.
the alley-oop, something off the backboard.
That's
Let
crazy,
me see a girl catch something off the backboard in the WNBA or a chip dunk.
They barely do it in the NBA.
I know, but you know the game, what they say about the NBA, you know, they already made it. So they ain't gotta impress us with big dunks and all of that no more.
Well, we keep forgetting about these women's, you know what I mean? And what they did for college basketball, honestly, what they did for the game of women's college basketball, we all watched them undefeated Tennessee and UConn teams do their job. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
and they used to go at each other. They used to meet up in the finals, and UConn, Tennessee, Oriama, like them. Those. If I don't know, I watched them all. I watched them. I was a big fan of watching those games.
Hey, real quick, Steve.
What happened?
Hey, drunk. They got 8-foot rims. That's why she tomahawking. Now what you were saying? What you were saying, Steve?
I can't. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
Nah, yo, you out.
Steve, you said we got 2 weeks off after this, right?
Nah, one.
We got 2 weeks off.
One.
It might be a good thing that we cancel the show for next week.
Yeah, it is.
That's
what it's
unapologetic.
No. I love my women. I went to about I don't know how many games this year alone to see Mohegan play. I see it's me and about 10 other guys go there all the goddamn time. You can sit anywhere you want. Hey, real talk. Anywhere, well, they say choose.
You're a disrespectful. You're a disrespectful individual.
Yeah.
This guy off the scene, off the thing.
Yo, I love.
I went to one WNBA game. I went to one WNBA game last year. And I've seen the grit and the grind. Cause what's the lady name? Rebecca Lobo. Rebecca Lobo was calling the game, and she was on the microphone shit with the other announcer and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't have her regular shoes on or sneakers. She had a pair of slippers on. Son, I seen Rebecca Lobo's ankles, son. Rebecca Lobo's ankles make her look 80 years old.
Damn.
I was like, that's exactly what I said when I synced her ankles.
But she's been playing for years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of those women, they forced to play overseas and all of that. They got to play literally year round.
Yeah. And real talk, that's on them. We like that's on them.
You made me spit my drink.
Yo, they play third world. They playing third world country.
Steve, do you hear him?
They play. Sometimes they be playing on a farm. They play on a farm.
Steve, do you hear him?
PPA, Kasim, you cut out. PPA. I am a supporter of sports. I don't care if it's women or men, and these are great women that have played this game of basketball that I love and respect.
I do too. I love it.
Goodness gracious. PPA, answer the question. Do you need a recap? Sim over here making the show look like a fucking what do you call that shit? The male chauvinist.
Oh my God! Don't call me a chauvinist. I respect their game, but I don't respect those people that supposed to support them.
What you mean?
All these women that always tell us.
Why don't you do a better job of supporting them?
Huh?
Why don't you do a better job?
I spend a whopping $100 in the last.
To sit where you want to sit. That's exactly what you spent your $100 on. To sit where you want to sit.
I spent in the last 5 years of watching them $100 a whopping. On watching them.
I can't.
That's why they get no support, because of people like you.
And just like I said at the beginning, hey, Drunk, listen to this. Just like I said at the beginning, 95% of these women, the women that tell us to watch this, they don't know one name. They don't know one name. They don't know one name. So I support them better than most women do. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't.
Tell me if I'm lying.
But like no, the thing is, that's the sports fan that you are. But the thing is, the majority of women, or a good percentage of women, they're not into sports. They're into looking cute and things of that nature. So, being a dominant woman.
That's why I asked the men.
Damn, man, I'm trying to watch the Giants and Jets play. Shit is
Yeah,
blocked.
they play at 1:00.
Yeah, they blocked. They blocked it on NFL Network.
They not blocked on my TV.
Mother blucker. See, you can't lie though. You got to tell me if Daniel Jones doing good or not.
I'll tell you right now.
But yeah, I'm not going to be the guy. Like I'm laughing at it. I respect their game. I respect their game, especially the like Diana Taurasi. She got to be older than me, man. Because when I went to UConn, Diana had to be like a year before me, and she's still doing her thing. You know, so I'm not really like I'm not hating on them at all. I'm just saying like all this stuff that they be saying, how people got to support them, how what's her name, Sue Bird make this amount and LeBron make this amount. I'm like, yeah, shut up. he got supporters everywhere. He's a brand. You know, the NBA is a brand. It's no comparison at all. So it's like, stop it. That's what I get mad about. Now you guys, okay, I'm being a misogynist. Okay, you're being they say a misogynist. So I'm a what is it? When you hate men, I forgot the word. Somebody say that when you hate men. What is that? So I'm just saying, I'm looking at it into a situation where these people are not supporting the women that always babbling about supporting the women in the WNBA. Most of them ain't supporting. I support them more than anybody that I know of, more than most people that I know, I should say. For real. I even donated to the New London Whalers girls basketball team the other day. You know? So please don't tell me I don't support the ladies.
Cut back in, Steve. Cut back in.
Yeah, I had to watch the women's Final Four or the WNBA Championship Series. I'd rather watch the women's Final Four. The drunk said, would you rather watch the women's Final Four or the WNBA Championship Series?
Both of them. I ain't gonna lie. The women's playoff is off the hook, though. It's off the hook. I recommend. I've been talking to Steve about it for the longest, for years now. The WNBA playoffs is off the fucking hook.
Oh, okay.
The best of the best, they really do come out. Underdogs and all.
I went to the playoffs last year to watch Mohegan, the Connecticut Sun, whatever. I went last year. I watched them. Yeah, that was off the hook. I love their point guard, little short haired girl. She fast as hell, boy.
They play hard.
Yep, they do that for sure. They need to have more support, but you gotta understand, it's more women than men. I'm like, come on, like especially in the it's more women than men. Why they not getting the revenue that they supposed to get? Like why is it happening? Why I have to support all the time? They basketball, huh?
Because you disrespected the game.
I'm not disrespecting that sweet old game. What are you talking about? I'm not disrespecting. I'm waiting for Dwayne Wade to make his decision. Debut decision. I'm waiting for it. Dwayne Wade make it. They're gonna be getting like at least 50 million revenue. At least 50 million revenue a year. Come on, Dwayne. You know you want to do it.
You fucking stupid.
So you watching? I can't freaking watching it. It's pissing me off.
I'm trying to set it up right now.
Yeah.
I had to bring it in here because I have my this TV only had the PlayStation hooked up to it.
Your PPA when
I'm changing everything around. So
you heard me?
I took it out. And I don't have no remote for it. That's why I have my PlayStation hooked up. I don't got no remote for this shit.
Oh, okay. PPA just left, just to let you know.
I just seen it. Yeah, I don't got
Yeah,
no.
I'm not gonna be there promoting like that, like wasting my no, I'm gonna be promoting because it's good tickets, good deals, and everything. I'm gonna be promoting because of the deals. I would pay $20, $30 tickets anytime, any day. Anytime, any day.
Wait, where the fuck did this shit go to?
This is crazy. I knew they was gonna do that.
Hold on, I'll let you know. Trying to get my shit in here right now.
What's up, people? If you just coming to the video, to the live, please like and subscribe. Let's get it, baby.
I'm trying to hook this shit up now. I'm fucking, you know how I do with the illegalness.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to do it too, man. What the heck? Like this program is blocked. Why is the program blocked in your area when they're playing at about an hour and a half away? Hour and a half to 2 hours away.
What happened? What happened to PPA?
I don't know. He something went out.
Oh, okay. I'm about to put it on right now, Michelle. Hold on.
That's some bull crap.
What channel was it doing?
What happened?
What channel was it doing?
It's on the NFL Network on YouTube TV. That's what I have.
Oh no, I got it right here.
Yeah.
I got it right here.
I
got it on the NFL Network.
Well, why is blocked on my part? But that's YouTube TV though. Pay all this.
Oh yeah, you got on YouTube TV.
Yeah, they should be playing it. They did that shit.
YouTube. Cause so don't do it on. So I think if it's on YouTube TV, bro, I think you gotta go to the regular station that it's on.
Yeah, I tried to do that too, but I don't see it.
Let me see what station they on. Yeah, they getting toasted right now.
But just started.
Yeah, they moving the ball on the defense easy. Hold on.
What the Giants or the Jets defense?
The Jets.
Yeah,
they got Joe Flacco throwing the ball right now.
Oh, so they're moving the ball on the Giants defense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's only on NFL Network.
Yeah, that's some bull crap.
Don't worry about it. I'll let you know what's going on. It just listen. You know what bothers me about this shit though? I ain't gonna lie, son. I'm watching every time I watch their defense for the past few years, right? Yo, whatever coordinator we have, it seems like they just they play too soft, my nigga. Everything's a soft zone. Like, bring fucking pressure. Like, if get the ball out of the people's hands, then bring pressure every play if you have to, then, because there's no way that you got fucking these receivers can't cover somebody. I mean, these cornerbacks can't cover somebody.
I don't think they're gonna be soft like that. Being as though that defensive coordinator ain't like that in regular season. He's definitely gonna be going with blitzes and coverage and stuff like that. He's not gonna be doing that. But I don't know who they're playing. I don't know if they're playing.
Whatever. I don't know. Y'all don't want to answer the fucking WNBA, my fucking women's question.
I do want to answer it.
You goddamn. Whatever you call them, you men, women haters. Like,
hey, it's a lot of that's what it's called, misandry. It's a lot of misandry too. Whole lot. So that means men haters.
I think that's a great matchup.
Yeah, that's a super great matchup.
That's a super women's matchup right there.
But I think Candace Parker and Moore will beat the hell out of any if he's doing that three. They're
not on the same team.
Wait, Moore do play at UConn. See, I forgot she did play at UConn. Yep, she did.
I basically took some of the top three Tennessee against the top 3 UConn. That's basically what how I did that. I was gonna mix it up and do like a little love and hate of the data between them, but you had Lisa Leslie, you had Cheryl Swoops, you had Cynthia Cooper, you had a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Obviously, PPA couldn't afford the men's sneaker, so he went and got a women's sneaker. Like his big ass foot, I don't even know what size shit he put in there. Fucking a Shaq size woman sneaker, nigga. You had a 19 woman's, like I fucking get it. Like,
I believe there was, at the time, I believe you ain't looked up the Cynthia Coopers.
I'm not looking them up.
No, look them up. You might buy yourself a pair.
No,
I had to do some
Buy yourself a pair.
I had to do some research because
That was in the hot. That was in the streets. Them Cynthia Coopers.
I
being
want
that,
to really look this up.
so being that,
So
you
real-
goddamn want to answer.
Look that up. Unapologetic.
I never saw a man be honest with me by buying WNBA basketball. Not to say it didn't happen.
Y'all
Not to say
clowning.
it didn't happen.
Y'all clowning. All right.
No.
All right.
No.
All right.
Research.
All right.
Fumble.
I'm not clowning. I got to do research.
Fumble.
You are clowning.
Go back upstairs, boy. But good.
You just think the fumble?
Look at that ball.
Yeah. We just got to fumble.
That's why I keep telling y'all assholes live cable is the best.
Fuck that. You pay too much money. I pay $25. There you go. That it. This is your boy BPA.
Real talk. They nice.
No. Cynthia Cooper, #1.
Hold on.
I like those.
No, I did not buy those.
Which ones? These
Came,
ones?
because they came in many different colors. They came in white with the blue.
Which
all
ones did
black.
you buy, nigga? These ones? Which
I believe
ones
it's
on this
that one on
screen
the
did you
left
buy?
right there. That one on the
first
left
one?
right there.
The first ones
Those
right here.
first ones.
I actually like the first ones you put.
Those first ones. Yep.
Those not
They
ugly.
came in many different colors.
Those
Those
look like
are the up
goddamn.
tempos.
Click on those. Click on those.
These are
And click up.
up-tempos.
Look at those sneakers.
They look like Grant Hill sneakers.
They're the up tempos. Those are up tempos.
Them shit was hard.
Them shits
Them
was
shit
tough.
was hard. They came in white and red, white and blue, white and black,
Don't
and
do
they
that
were
no more,
selling
fam.
at Michael Jordan prices.
Hey,
Nah, don't do that no more.
they
Don't do
don't.
that
They
no
don't sell them. They don't. They do. They sell them in Hills.
Put them in. Put them on. No, because he ain't show the sneakers.
I did.
He ain't show the sneaker.
I did.
No, you didn't.
That's son. It don't matter at this point. You just admitted to buying Cynthia Cooper shoes.
Yes, I did. The fuck you laughing at, unapologetic? What are you laughing at?
Yo, I know you had. You said to them,
Yeah.
I swear. Wait.
That's what
He
them.
said to-
That's what them
he
Cowboy
said-
fans do, dog.
I'm telling you. He
That's
said,
how they live.
Hey, he said to them, "Do you have a water size shoe in there?"
Nah, just bought them bigger.
These come
bought 'em
in
bigger.
17W.
Because y'all didn't have them, they assholes. Because y'all didn't have them.
Why the fuck was I looking for them?
Y'all ain't know what was the drip when those came out. Those was drip. Those was like Jordan when they came out.
Did they come in red bottoms?
Cynthia Cooper sneakers was like Jordans when they came out.
Did they come in red bottoms?
Shut up! Shut up!
I'm done. Done. PPA, you've done it. You've done it.
Oh,
If you haven't done anything else, You've done it. And this is what you should do.
Oh my Lord, help me.
In my Cowboys jersey.
Oh no.
I get it. I get it.
Yo, son,
No.
listen.
All right. Wait till. If am I able to buy those again?
Please don't.
No.
Am I able to buy those again?
I want some proof of this. So yes, buy it.
Hey,
Yes.
hey,
If I'm
hey,
able to buy those again,
guess who can't block?
Who?
The New York Giants offensive line. Tyrod Taylor just got crushed by three motherfuckers got through, bro. 3 easily. 3.
So we still talk about second
y'all
tier
about to get a
offense.
flag, Steve.
Are we
Hold
talking
on,
about second to third tier?
A flag about to come out.
Hold on. We 4th and 18 backed up right now. This is trash.
About to be a flag that come out.
So what's that didn't play?
Hold on. I hope
Daniel
some having
Jones didn't
decent.
play because this got to be like the beginning of the first quarter.
There's 8:50 left in the first quarter, and on my spot,
Yeah, they
I don't know
started.
what
Daniel
PPA
Jones
got.
didn't play. Daniel Jones didn't play then.
Huh?
Daniel Jones, he couldn't have played.
No, it didn't look like he was.
No, he didn't.
No.
Stephen A. As long as I knew Stephen A. from, I don't want to call you Stephen A. I knew Stephen for about what's going on? It got to be 20. It got to be over 20 years. Steve was always the Giants fan that be like, they fucking suck. Like always. Like you always been that way. Like nobody cannot say Steve is a biased Giants fan. They would never ever be able to say that about you. Ever.
But we could say that about you, though. Your
No,
indirect shots that you take at my goddamn Cowboys.
I'm like half and half. I'm not all the way a biased fan, but I've been actually a biased fan for the last 5 years. So yeah. For the last 5 years, I've been somewhat of a biased fan. But I ain't talking
But the thing is, it's crazy. Because you're the coach. You're the coach.
I'm telling you the truth.
So you would be more of a fan of the sport than a fan of the team.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the sport. Yeah, you're right.
You ain't teaching them kids the Giants way. You teaching them kids the original way.
Why would I want to teach them the Giants way?
They fucking gosh.
I did tell my running back, running back coach.
Whoa. Wait a minute. For the past few seasons, we know this. You don't want to teach your kids the Giants offensive line way. You don't want to teach that.
You don't want to teach that at all.
I don't want them to be. I also don't want to teach them to be overrated, like the goddamn cowgirls. Also, didn't want to teach them that. I also did want to teach them that. What she say? Series? Hey, Boogie, we talking about series?
Hold on 1 second. I gotta change my baby.
5 minutes. Gotta get this dog strapped up and ready to go. Yeah. Yeah. Why? Where you guys go? Stop yelling, boy.
Joe Flacco, what he brings to the table in terms of experience and the fact that they are comfortable with the idea that if he's going to be the guy week one, he's going to be the guy. Yeah, it's not speak for himself. I mean, those are big time numbers as far as quarterbacks playing in the league. But when you look at what he's done so far this offseason,
I don't understand what the Giants are doing.
the way he's been preparing himself, and you see how crisp he's been early on in the game.
What you mean? What's going on?
PBA out. Is that you, Cosell?
Huh?
That's you with the kids?
Yeah, he's Junior is like Tasmanian devil over here.
I had no
So what
question.
you saying? What Giants was doing?
I had no question. They ain't doing shit. They ain't doing shit. They got a fumble. Then they look horrible on the offensive line. They don't look great at the corner position.
Did they play?
Adoree Jackson is our only.
Adoree Jackson is what?
We're our only decent guy. I love Julian Love, but he roams around.
I'm surprised he's even playing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see our whole first team defense out there?
Who?
The Giants.
How old?
No, our whole first team defense out there.
They're very young.
So is it the first team defense? Stop.
Mm-hmm. That's not out there though.
Right.
Everybody not out there.
Right.
But they got Tyrod Taylor playing, which tells me something. Right, he might be getting some snaps.
What you say?
Tyrod Taylor might be getting some snaps this year.
Why you say that? What's they didn't even play? As you said, he didn't even play. From what I hear,
Why?
all through the joint practices, Daniel Jones is ripping it up. I was hearing from like Giants fans, but they are extremely biased. I mean, extremely not biased. They don't. The two guys that got like 100K followers, they saying he was like ripping it up all week against
PPA,
Jets.
where you at? Go around. I got a question, a new segment. Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
I might put this in. 6-man a starter, baby. 6-man a starter. We're gonna stick in. We're gonna stick in the UConn era. Ben Gordon, Kemba Walker. You got a team. You need a starter. You got those two guys on your team. Starter a 6-man. Kemba Walker, Ben Gordon.
Hey, stop yelling, please.
I would go Ben Gordon, 6-man. Kemba Walker, starter.
Okay. You got any reasons for that?
My reasoning because watching Ben Gordon off that 6-man role and him being satisfied with it. I don't
Right.
think that Kemba Walker probably still to this day is satisfied with a 6-man role. I still think that Kemba Walker thinks that he's a starter in this league.
Is he even in the league anymore?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's just no. He's trying to find a home, I think.
Yeah, being
Right.
chopped around.
Okay.
Who the Lakers I felt should have picked up rather than Patrick Beverly.
Nah.
What?
No.
What?
Yeah, I think that.
Why now? Why would you think? Why would you think Kemba Walker, who's been struggling? Oh, okay, Tyrod. Kemba Walker, who's been struggling for how long now with his injuries and things of that nature, trying to stay on the team? Why would you think that?
Because LeBron didn't need a defender. LeBron needed a shooter. Somebody that could shoot the basketball. And I think that Kemba Walker shoots a little bit better than Patrick Beverly.
I mean, he shoots really good, but he's not a defender.
And create his own shot.
Yeah, but
More than
but they don't need that though. The Lakers are looking for toughness. The Lakers have absolutely no toughness. Son.
No toughness, even with Anthony,
None.
whatever his name is. No
I
toughness.
don't think so. I think it was because more so that Anthony Davis and LeBron James wasn't there and was unavailable. I think it was more so that they added defense to the team when they needed shooting.
Right.
You know what I'm
You still
saying?
do need shooting, but you still need that guy too.
All right. So you saying that the Lakers needed that guy? Now,
Yeah,
how many
everybody
of you guys, you know basketball, and you know basketball. Now, how many of you guys would think that Patrick Beverly over Buddy Hield?
Nah, not at all right now.
Patrick Beverly over who?
You see what I'm saying? Which shows which they needed more.
Patrick
Shooting.
Beverly
They needed
over
more
who?
shooting. They need
But
more.
don't you think? But hey, don't you think that's where a Westbrook trade could come in at this point?
Where Westbrook, what?
But the Westbrook trade could come in at this point.
For more shooting?
Yo, who the fuck is you throwing it to, my guy? Are you fucking serious?
And look, I'm in commercial.
Yo, are they a fucking my guy? Like, yo, who is you throwing the ball to? Dude, they got on green uniforms, not white.
Did you give him something to wipe it home? Or this is just that?
Who are you throwing it?
Just go around in front. He said, who the you talking? You going crazy over there, Steve. We're gonna be good, baby. It's okay.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, I'm not
You
sure.
throwing this shit in the fucking goddamn preseason? You think this shit gonna carry over? This shit gonna change in a regular?
Tampa Bay is on 4 right now. It's gonna be okay. This little boy running.
You see what you done did? Unapologetic. You done
What's up?
took Steve off camera.
I didn't even see that.
You done took him off camera.
He's taking regular season
With that bullshit that you saying. That's what I'm saying.
bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so
This is exactly what I'm saying.
We take preseason serious. Okay.
About being a fan more than being a fan of a team.
We take preseason really serious. Okay. I got
Okay.
it.
All right, hold on. All right, let me just say something.
Especially
When
when
you seen it unapologetic,
Hold on,
you was
hold on.
already mad that Daniel
hold on.
Jones even started the preseason taking reps.
Hold on.
What
What
you
happened?
think is gonna happen now?
Why? So if you
stink,
stink in preseason, like I mean stink. So what you're looking for in preseason, you're looking to see if
who stinks in preseason? I'm trying to figure this out because Daniel Jones been doing really good 2 weeks ago he was 60%. Last week he was 80%. I want to know who's thinking.
That's not through a course of a game. That's through a course of a series.
That's what they gotta do. They've been doing this for 100 years in the preseason. 100 years.
No, they haven't.
100 years.
They haven't. No, they haven't.
Oh my Lord, help me.
All right, so Kasim, did the games just not go from 4 to 3?
What you say?
The preseason games just went from 4 to 3 because we added an extra regular season game, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they went from 4 to 3. It used to go, you play like a series or 2 in the first game. You play a quarter in the second game. You play a half in the third, and you play 3 in the fourth. Right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
All right. So now all of a sudden, people will be the QBs are barely playing games because of injuries, things of that nature. So now you got somebody like Daniel Jones who needs all the reps. But he's dude, I'm watching this shit, son. I'm literally watching this shit. If you're not on point in preseason for the little bit of time that you have out there, what do you think is going to happen in the regular season?
Who's
bro?
not on point for preseason? Who's not
Huh?
on point on the? I just gave you literal facts on what's going on in preseason. Who's not on point for the preseason?
I just watched Tyrod Taylor throw it to a guy in New Jersey.
You talking about Tyrod Taylor? Okay.
Right now, yeah, right now I was.
Who's starting in the wide receivers? Okay.
Hold on. I'm not worried about the wide receiver. I'm not worried about the wide receiver. Let me tell you why I'm not worried about the wide receiver. Because Tyrod Taylor just threw it to somebody who was not there. The only person who was there was in the green jersey. He looked at him and threw it to him. I'm concerned. You frozen, PPA? You ain't frozen.
Nah.
I'm concerned. You watching the game. Did you see that interception?
Yes, I did.
Tell me that wasn't horrible, son. Tell me that wasn't horrible.
Like I can say San Diego going.
No, I'm going by who was throwing the ball.
It don't matter, son. Tell me that shit wasn't horrible.
Because I'm reading. Because if I go off of you, I'm reading the preseason. I can say San Diego gonna suck this year.
Anybody who threw that ball, that's horrible, son. That shit was horrible. That was a horrible.
Oh, you talking about one play? I got you. You talking about one play? You weren't talking about gradual of it.
But those type of plays. So here's the thing. When you watching that type of play, right? You want your quarterback to be heady. If you don't see nothing, run for a couple yards or throw it out of bounds. Get back to the line. Play the next down, right? You forcing it to the defender. You forced it to the defender, son. Not the receiver, bro. To the defender.
When you look at the film, I have to watch it. But
I just watched it.
I have to watch for myself.
And I just watched the replay.
Because Unapologetic gonna have his whole different analysis on why he done fucked up.
Why Tyrod Taylor did something he shouldn't have done. He shouldn't have done it. Now
I ain't never seen nobody take the preseason so serious in my entire.
Here we go.
You know why?
Here we go.
I never. What do you mean? Here we go. This is a fact. I never said
Here
that.
we go.
Never. Yeah, here we go. You're saying that's here we go, but here we go for what? What are we talking?
No, I'm talking about players. I'm talking about players as far as like trying to make a team and trying to get that check. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what preseason is for.
Okay, so let's watch
a quarterback like your quarterback. A quarterback like your quarterback. that
so
has
what
a
you
little
saying?
bit of a struggle to get his reps under him and to make himself
Okay,
a little bit
I
better.
gotta keep on repeating myself. Okay, I'll
That's
do
what
it. I would do it. I
preseason
would
is
do it.
for.
I would do it. He was 80 plus percent, not even 80%. I'm being nice.
Talk about practice. We sitting here
Last week.
and we in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice.
You seen that hit on Tyrod Taylor just now?
We talking about
Look like he about to be out.
Tyrod Taylor look like he about to be out. The way
Look like he about to be out.
the way Cowboys offense looked in the play in
Oh,
the
gosh.
preseason, it looked like wait, because we want to talk.
He said it again. He
We
went
want
there
to talk.
again.
We want to talk. The way Cowboys.
You went there again.
Tyrod Taylor looked like he about to be done. That motherfucker
They got him on
destroyed
the
him.
floor right now. They got
He
him
got
on the floor right
destroyed.
now.
He got
He's laying
destroyed.
down.
What?
He made a good pass, but he got
Tyrod Taylor
destroyed.
like he's done for the season.
This lady jumped right into my right in front of my car. Got her. I ain't gonna say nothing because we on live. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Come
Oh,
on now.
that was his
Look
shoulder.
at Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor took that hit.
Because he
Look
tried
like
to
he
make
about
up for
to
that
be out.
dumbass
Yeah,
play
he
he
ain't
had.
playing no more today.
He ain't
He
playing
ain't
no more for
playing
the
no
next
more.
2 weeks.
Uh-oh. Let's see what you got, newbie.
game that I
You see? No, that's what the preseason is for. Preseason is for, players like Webb. They're trying to make the team.
Webb ain't trying to make the team. He been on the team. What you talking about?
Nah, he's trying to stay on the team.
What do you mean? He's already got his spot. You need 3 quarterbacks. He's the quarterback, son. He ain't making nothing. He's good already.
No, he's trying to take Tyrod Taylor's
No,
role
he's not. No, he's
as
not.
the
Webb don't
backup.
wanna, listen. If you just watch Webb's face when he had to get the ball, he was like, "Shit, I gotta go in."
Look at Webb. Webb moving the chains.
Well, stop talking. I'm fucking. I'm behind you.
No, Steve, Webb is moving the chains.
I'm behind you. That's what I'm saying. I'm behind you as far as what's the name? Because I stream. So as far as my streaming goes, I'm not on the regular syndication. The way that shit goes.
They slapped his arm. No, I'm just saying. Unapologetic is not being a realist.
No, he's never been.
He's not being a realist. He knows they're not putting Danny in this game now.
They should have, though. That's what they used to do back in the day. He should have played 4 quarters. 3 quarters at least.
Nice run.
Yo, stop commentating on my team when I'm telling you I'm behind you. I want to be able to watch it. And you over here being the fucking NFL commentator. I'm like a whole minute behind you, bro.
The Robinson fella, he just ran the ball.
I know, but I don't know that yet. I don't know that yet, son. I'm watching. I'm telling you, I'm behind you because of my streaming, bro. So I don't get to see it because I'm real far behind you. I'm probably like a whole 30 to 40 seconds behind you. Now I'm seeing the Wan'Dale Robinson run for the first down. I just now seen it. So you probably like a play or 2 ahead of me. He's from Kentucky. That's who we have. He's like Kadarius Toney almost. He's like another Kadarius Toney.
Oh, unapologetic streamed out.
Yeah, yo, you know what? I just forgot they had him, man. Fuck the goddamn Rams, man. Yo, I forgot the Rams picked that nigga up too. Rams is on. Yo, the Rams been doing their job the past couple of years.
But you know what the Rams is known for? They don't play their starters.
No. Now I'm talking about what's the name? I'm talking about the people that they have. I forgot that they picked up.
Oh, they playing well?
No, I'm just thinking about the roster. Like I was looking at the top 100 players at the bottom of the screen, and I was just looking. I was like, shit, like. I forgot all the players that they keep adding. Like it's just insane.
Who, the Rams?
Yeah.
So that's LA.
They got Allen Robinson.
That's LA. Who the fuck don't want to play in LA?
I'm just saying, I'm just forgetting who they got. It's the Raiders. You know, there's a lot of teams, son. There's a lot of teams.
One thing I give you credit about Derek Carr, he do entice motherfuckers to want to come play with him because of the city that he play in. You know what I'm saying? That Las Vegas Strip, people want to play there.
Yeah, the phone got overheated.
Yeah, what?
My phone.
That's what I said. Like so
they got Taylor getting parted off.
So here's the ill part, right? So they got rid of Von Miller and got Bobby Wagner, right? Like or whatever.
Yeah. You don't have
whatever.
Yeah. What you were saying?
Whatever. I got rid of Von Miller, but got Bobby Wagner. Whatever. Who cares at that point? You dig what I'm saying? Like, I'll see you later, Von. Like, who gives a fuck, nigga? That's just crazy, son. Then you pick up Allen Robinson because you might lose Odell.
Are you getting the same thing at a cheaper price?
Come on.
Von Miller is a monster.
Wagner, bro. You got Bobby Wagner, dog. Come on.
But he's no Von Miller.
Huh?
He's no Von Miller.
Did you say Bobby Wagner's no Von Miller?
He's not no Von Miller.
Yeah, what you were saying?
You know Von Miller.
I'm shutting off my screen. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. He said Von Miller. He said Bobby Wagner's no Von Miller.
No.
Bobby Wagner is no Von Miller.
He's saying Bobby Wagner don't compare to a Von Miller.
He absolutely compared to him. He's probably better than most football guys would probably say that, like real football guys, not the guys that you would say, oh, you know, who jumps off the screen like what do you call that? Like a Skip Bayless. Who jumps off the screen? No. Bobby Wagner been doing this shit for about 10, 15 years, averaging like 130 tackles, and I don't know how many what you call that, sacks he had. And this man, his defense has been top 10 for most of his career. So I'll put it like that. And it's because of a lot because of Bobby Wagner.
Really?
I'm just telling you the facts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that, it is a comparison, and a lot. Certain people, most people that's real football guys would tell you Bobby Wagner is probably better.
Then Von Miller.
Yeah,
Nobody makes breakfast as good as Willie's Meat.
because what you don't understand, the middle linebacker is the quarterback of a defense. The middle linebacker is the key to any defense. You can have the best secondary in the world. You can even have the best one tech, two tech, the defensive line. But if you don't have no middle linebacker, your team, your defense is going to suck anyway. That's just the facts of it.
All right.
You know what I mean? So that's that. It is.
Take your word for it.
So comparison.
Now Von Miller can't end up with the better season than Bobby Wagner this year.
He can,
Behind your statement,
but he can. But
you got to stand on your statement.
if Buffalo would have a linebacker core that can't do the job, it's not going to be a what you said, Von Miller. If they have a linebacking core, especially a middle linebacker that can't do his job as a top 10 linebacker in the league, then they're going to suck on defense. And Von Miller is not going to matter. So I'm just saying, you said don't even compare. That's my
thing is, when did you ever hear about Von Miller on a defense that didn't matter? I heard about Bobby Wagner on a Seattle's defense that didn't matter.
Never.
Yes.
When was this?
Last season, when Russell Wilson was hurt.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I heard about Wagner not being who he normally is.
I mean, he's been doing it for about, I think, 15 seasons?
And Von Miller earned himself a right
normally is
Los Angeles Rams
a
team.
top 3 middle linebacker.
I'm just saying. You're comparing Bobby Wagner
way before
to
Ray
Von Miller.
Say it again.
You're comparing Bobby Wagner to Von Miller. And the productiveness of Bobby Wagner to Von Miller.
Right.
I think that the Von Miller, besides his more popular name, bring more to defenses than Bobby Wagner do.
Right. So he bring more to defense than Bobby Wagner did. The last 3 to 4 seasons, what has Von Miller been doing with Denver Broncos? Let's be honest. What have you been doing?
Past seasons, the Denver Broncos been good defensive team.
They've been
not
okay.
Offensive team, but good defensive team. I'm talking top 15, top 10 defenses in the league. That's what Denver has been.
No, they haven't been. They haven't been.
Even when they wasn't good.
Von Miller been injured for the last 3 to 4 seasons.
But they still managed to be one of the top.
He's actually been brittle, like
15 defenses in the league.
He's actually been brittle, like Odell Beckham for the last almost 5 seasons now.
Who?
Von Miller. He's been brittled.
Okay.
With injuries. Okay.
That's a good argument. Wagner been healthier.
Yeah.
That's a good argument.
And that's not saying nothing because Wagner is actually he's in the teeth of the defense, or also the teeth of the offense.
My thing is, if you take the health out the way,
Wagner still been smashing. Bobby
If you had to go buy
Wagner
it,
still made, even when all them guys, the Legion of Boom, left, they were still top. Excuse me, they were still top 10. Even when all of them left, they were still top 10. Because of Bobby Wagner.
don't
They were
mix up
still doing
being top 10 in a category versus being top 10 overall.
Oh, he's been top 3.
I'm
Maybe
talking about the Seattle
number-
defense, period.
What
And
you mean?
they've been the top defense because of him. I look at Von Miller
Yeah.
as being a top 10 defense because of Von Miller, not overall.
We haven't heard about Von Miller. We haven't heard about Von Miller being a sack
Since the Denver Broncos.
monster since probably 2014-15.
Since the Denver Broncos.
And we want to really get into it. We haven't been hearing about him since. Say it again, Steve.
Since the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, won a Super Bowl. I haven't been hearing about. He's top 5, top 10 in sacks because that's what he's supposed to do. That's his job. Because he's really not a run stopper. When they got the homeboy from Dallas Cowboys, he was like.
The Giants just scored. Yeah, he didn't have no what's the name of that. Anyways,
I'm just saying.
he stunk. He was good then.
Yeah, like since like 2015, you've been hearing Von Miller been top 10, top 5, or the best in sack total in 2015. But you haven't been hearing about him. He's like a name, like how Denzel Washington said. He's a brand name. That's what he is. He's just a name now. Just like actually Odell Beckham.
Just a name?
He's just a name now.
Okay.
And it's
Let the season play out.
Yeah,
He's
just a name now. Hey, we could put a bet on the line right then and there.
Steve, what you think? What you think Von Miller is as far as playing for Buffalo right now? What you think Von Miller is?
I think
Just a name?
He's a puzzle. He's a puzzle.
So all right. So I think Von Miller is one of those veteran guys that can help lead your defense. And he knows the ins and outs. Obviously, he's got 2 championships right now. He's been, I'm not sure if he was a defensive player of the year type candidate. I know he was in the running. Von Miller's a beast, you know what I mean? But he's at the end of his rope. But he can teach, he can lead, and he could definitely help your defense. You know what I mean? You cannot not account for him.
Yeah, he's a puzzle.
Not
a puzzle to
him.
the defense.
I'm not saying he's not your critical part of your defense, but he is a great addition as a veteran linebacker.
It's like you were saying with Odell Beckham. It's like PBA was saying with Odell Beckham. He's really good on he could be he could be a force on a championship team. You said that about Odell Beckham, and you were right. And Von Miller is the same way. He could be on the championship team. Yeah. And Buffalo is a championship team. They could easily be Final Four next year.
Speaking of that, I actually have this down here. So the odds on the Buffalo Bills winning the Super Bowl plus 600. The Bucks are plus 750. The Chiefs are plus 1,000. The Packers are plus 1,100. The Rams are plus 1,100. Those are the top 5.
I don't know how that goes. Is
I'll tell
600
you.
mean a better odds?
Yeah. So they're the favorites basically
600
to win the
mean-
Super Bowl. They're the favorites.
Whoa.
The Bills are the favorites. The Bills are the favorites at this point. If for
I would like to bet
49ers
myself.
fans, because we have our resident 49er fan and Ant most of the time.
Yeah.
They're plus 1,600. The Cowboys are plus 2,000. The Giants
I don't know why you just
plus
mentioned
12,500. Which means they're not giving us a shot to win the Super Bowl. Okay, so
They ain't give
my
us
question-
8 shots for the 2 Super Bowls we won. 8 shot, no shot. They ain't give us no shots.
So the question is, I got, who would you place your money on in the top 5 that I named? Not our teams. In the top 5 between the Bills, the Bucks, Chiefs, Packers, Rams, who would you place your money on for a sure bet to win this year's Super Bowl? You got to pick one team to win it all. Who would you put your money on?
Oh, because I'm betting against Buffalo. Oh, I'm definitely going to be before the season starts. I'm putting some money on that damn thing. I swear, even though they're good, they're real good, but they ain't no damn favorite out of all of them. So I'm going to put on the Chiefs. I like Chiefs defense, and I like the offense actually got a little bit better. You got more weapons now. So I put my money on the Chiefs.
Okay. PPA, who would you put your money on a sure bet? Oh my gosh. Go ahead. If you had your last $100, bro, and it was and it's like, yo, listen, I gotta put my money on this squad, son. Who you want to put it on the bet so you know that's gonna win the Super Bowl this year?
Aaron Rodgers.
God damn, it's crazy.
You taking the Packers at plus 1,100?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, no Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
He's never gotten past anything else in life.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Getting over the hump.
Okay. I got you. The Chiefs and the Packers. Okay.
How they didn't stop this motherfucker?
People, listen, this game's pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How they didn't stop this motherfucker? Oh, missed tackle.
Wow. I stopped looking. Even with Giants fight, I stopped looking at preseason games. And it's packed in the mall. Yeah. I probably should have went to New London to watch the game. But you know who I got cheap. Guy, y'all stopping everything for a damn preseason game? Golly. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be serious when it rains.
Want to know what? Let me tell you why I caught him. Hold on.
Well, we know Qasim played the Sean McVay role.
No, PPA. Let me.
I played 98% of coaches. I played 98% of coaches.
It worked.
I need to give
Qasim. Don't play your starter throughout the course of the preseason.
I need to give Qasim a taste of his own medicine. I need to give him a taste of his own medicine. Hold on. Let me school him Let me school Coach real quick.
Yes.
Mr. Coach, hold on. Let me put my face on camera.
Y'all going crazy.
Mr. Coach. Mr. Coach,
Yes.
Are you there? Can you hear what I'm saying?
Definitely can hear. I can hear you.
Okay. So the reason why you put a little bit of emphasis and a little bit of on the preseason is because you're watching the people, number one, that need to come in and back up your starters.
Yeah, third, fourth strings that probably ain't gonna make the team.
Okay, okay, second and third string guys, right? That's number one. Number two, it shows your discipline and how you act in practice. I'm not saying we're here to win the game.
Yo,
Yeah.
Not saying we're here to win the game. I'm saying we're here to show improvement and show that you know your assignments and you've been doing what you have to do in practice. If you're struggling in practice, that means you're going to struggle in the game. You play against that, you know what's going on in practice.
What's up,
What happens when you get to the game?
What's good, man?
Getting healthy. I try to kill it.
I see. I'm listening to you, Steve. My bad. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit.
What happens when you get to the game?
What happens till you get to the game? What do you mean?
If you can't perform in practice
Junior,
in the preseason, what happens when you get to the regular season when it really matters?
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to perform then. What you're looking for is improvement.
Small town people, boy. Yeah. Say
There's
hello.
no improvement.
Tell him, Steve.
I don't care if we win the game, bro. You go 4-0 in the preseason, like we've done. We got about 7 preseason Super Bowls. We've gone
That really
undefeated.
don't matter either.
Huh?
That really don't matter either.
What don't matter?
That quote unquote Super Bowl preseason games.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So when we're not looking to win the game. We're looking to see how you perform in the series. We're looking to see how you perform when you need to make a tackle, catching the ball, passing the ball, blocking. We're looking to see how you do all of that. And guess what? If you're not doing that correctly when it doesn't matter, what are you going to do when it does matter?
Right.
This is
What you gonna do
football,
when
bro.
it does matter?
This ain't basketball, son. This not basketball. This not, I'm out here playing just to get up shots. Dude, nobody can stop me in basketball. LeBron James don't really need practice. Jordan really don't need practice.
We're still talking about 3 or 4 string.
It don't matter, guys. It don't matter because there's times where you might have to rely on that guy due to injuries.
No, you got to rely on several teams. They don't just evaluate the Giants on staff. Don't just evaluate Giants. They evaluate Dallas. They evaluate San Diego, Los Angeles. They evaluate all these teams. They have a 3rd, 4th string. They're not just evaluating Giants.
But what does that have to do? But what does that have to do with our team? Is what I'm saying. Like you're worried about your team, correct? So
I'm not worried about my team in third quarters. I'm not worried about team on the preseason. I want to see how they doing. The first and second team, I want to see how they doing. And if they're not doing it, I'm not going to bust a brain vessel because it doesn't matter, as you say. It doesn't matter.
Why not? What do you mean?
Matter. The preseason don't matter at all.
So why do people practice, bro? Why do people practice, Kasim? Why do people practice?
It matters to the free agents. It matters.
Why do people practice? Why do people practice?
It matters to the free agents.
Tell me why people practice.
I got to keep on saying it. It matters to the free agents, and they do practice. What do you mean? Like this is a Jets game. This is a Jets.
Tell me why people practice.
Preseason. I'm telling you how the preseason is. I'm not gonna tell you you want me to tell you how they practice in the regular season. See that? Yeah, that's different. That's a different monster. Yeah, that's a different monster.
Why do people practice?
Huh?
Why do you practice? Why do you tell your kids that you teach in the running back and linebacker position to do certain shit?
We teach them because they learn their particular position. That has nothing to do with the NFL. And
what do you mean? What do you mean? So hold on. If you don't teach them right at your level, they have no chance to get into the college level. to be able to get to the pros if this is their dream. So if you don't teach what you're
Hey,
doing
I'm
correctly,
gonna tell you.
they can't do it right
Wait
on
a
the
minute.
next level.
Tell you-
That means they can't get to the next level.
See,
I'm gonna
see, make sure he corrects
tell you
his
what most
Wi-Fi
people-
so that he hear you clearly.
Yeah, because I don't think he's
What?
understanding.
You don't think I'm understanding? I don't understand. No, I don't understand the regular season game.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn
I
off
don't-
my shit
I don't
because it's in
understand
the background.
Preseason game.
What
I
do you
don't
mean you don't
understand the
understand the
preseason
preseason
game.
game?
And why you so monstrous. I don't understand the preseason game and why you're so monstrous on a preseason game. So please tell me why it doesn't a final game, preseason game matters. I just want to know why it doesn't matter to you. Why? Like why? Like why?
Because
It doesn't make your team.
I'm
You could be
evaluating players.
you could be
right?
4-0.
So, do you or not need to fill out a roster?
Yes, and they're not going to fill out a roster with third, fourth round guys. They're not going to do that. Sonny, be quiet. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that at all.
All right.
They're not going to.
So
These guys going to be going. Most of those guys
so
that might be nice, they're going to be going to somebody else's
No,
teams.
no.
And then the teams that's going to be nice for the Jets or whatever, they're going to go to somebody else's
No.
teams. That's third, fourth
Kasem.
round undrafted picks, or they might
Kasem.
make practice squads.
if
That's
your
how it
guys,
goes.
if your guys, you're literally a coach, my guy. If your guys look shitty
Yeah,
in
in high
practice,
school. Yeah.
what are you telling
In high
them?
school. In high school. In
What
high
are you
school.
telling them?
In high school.
What are you telling them?
No. In high school.
What are you telling your shitty guys in high school? What are you telling them when they don't look good on the field? What are you telling them in practice?
They gotta get better. But a $100 billion organization is a difference.
Well, no,
if
it's
they're
not.
getting better.
No, it's not. Because the game
What do
is
the
the
NFL
game.
What do the NFL actually stand for? What
Not
do the
for
NFL
long.
actually stand for?
Not
Okay,
for
so-
long.
If they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're going to get someone else. That is a business. That is a business.
Hold on.
That is a business.
Hold on. Neither do. And
I'm
guess
trying to
what?
tell you.
When you coach high school football, you got 4 years to coach up a child.
He's gonna be on the sideline with me hanging out. He's gonna be on the sideline with
Doing
me hanging out.
nothing. Doing nothing.
He's not getting in the
Exactly.
game.
So
He
guess
don't
what?
listen.
You're not helping that kid then.
He's not. No,
When that
we're
guy-
helping,
when that guy
but we're
gets-
not going to help him
when that starter
to get
gets
hurt in
hurt,
the game.
when that starter gets hurt,
You're
how are you
comparing.
helping his backup?
You're comparing. No. We helping the backup. Okay, you saying backup? Okay, let's talk about the backup. We're not talking about third, fourth string anymore. Okay, let's talk about it. The backup. Then that's another problem. Even the third string, maybe that could be a problem in high school.
So anybody who gets your
college and
roster,
the NFL. I'm
do you
just
not
trying to
need
tell
to
you,
be
man.
prepared?
Like,
Do you not need to be prepared?
yeah, that's what I just said to you. Second string, third string, you're right. Second string, third string, you're absolutely right.
So
Yes, you're absolutely
you
right.
not need-
But in
so-
the NFL, we're going to go this way. We're going to go this way, Junior. Okay. Now, what you were saying?
your first string needs to be. If your first string doesn't look prepared, how is that not a problem for you?
Yeah, it's going to be a problem because, you can coach up everybody. Most high school coaches, especially Pee Wee coaches, especially where we live at, they are horrible coaches. So it's going to happen that way. You have to develop the players, but the players don't want to be developed. They don't want to listen to X's and O's. You cannot do anything about it.
All right, so but
You cannot do anything about
Feel like you got
gotta get the guys that
you got
on a high school level.
Feel like you got a big time college recruit. One of your observations that you had to observe
You
is
don't want to go the other way?
being able to make the decision for the better foreseeable for your the guy that you're coaching's future versus one big game
Yeah.
that could probably catapult you into college coach status, NFL coach status. You know what I'm saying? How
That's
would
why
you
you
make
got to
that
scout. You got to
decision?
get the best. That's why you got to get the best. That's why you get the. You
How
got to
you
get the
make
best
that?
players
How you make
possibly
that
can get.
decision where you gotta make a decision where, say, like your player's injured and suffered an injury, but available to play in a championship game.
But available.
If your player
But
is
stop.
available to play in a championship game, but just recently suffered an injury,
Yeah.
and you have to make a decision
Yeah.
on that player's future or your interpersonal championship, how would you make that decision?
On the player's future or his interpersonal champ. Or
That player's future, you got yourself a draft pick here.
It would be a future. Like you talking about in college or high school or NFL?
No, you got a high school player that could go off to college and make something great. And it's the championship game, but your college player got injured.
It depends on what type of injury.
How would you make that decision on whether that player plays in a championship game or whether that player, whether you bow down and send your player off to whatever college that wants him? Because you coach high school, right?
No, I would. Yeah,
you coach high school, right? High school football, right?
Yeah, I'm answering your question. We would have to sit him.
So you would sit him for the foreseeable future?
Yes.
Do you know? All right. So you would damage the school. You would damage the school that you work for.
It ain't about the school. See, that's the
no. All right, because I'm telling you what comes behind that. I'm telling you what comes behind that. You will damage the school that you work for because your player has a college career.
Stop. Yeah. No, we gotta sit him. He already got his.
I'm asking you, would you damage that? Would you damage that for a college career?
See, you're speaking two different levels right now. I tell you a simple answer. A simple answer is, I'm worried about the boy's foreseeable career. If he already been accepted to go to that college, it's fine. They ain't worried about no damn, especially today. They ain't worried about no championship. They worry about how good he is when he's healthy.
I'm just saying, if you had to make an overall decision, do you let your high school player play in a championship game? If this championship game, say like you coaching for a team that never won. Because I didn't mention your parameters.
Now you keep on putting obstacles. Stop moving the goalposts. You moved the goalposts like 4 or 5 times already.
I'm just saying, I gotta make it tougher.
No,
if your team has never won, is in position, and your player is the difference of the team. Going to the next level and winning finally.
No matter what category he is in, what category he is in, if he's injured, he's sitting. It's plain and simple. I'm not like the rest of these so-called coaches that's going to damage a 16-year-old life because they want him to play in a freaking championship. That's what's wrong, especially in the black community. That's what's wrong.
You got the team history on the line here. Get what I'm saying? You got the team history on the line here.
But
they're in a championship game. for the
No,
first
that's-
time.
Are we watching?
And they got an
Friday Night Lights? Are we
opportunity
watching
to
Friday Night
win
Lights?
with your star player. Do you
No,
make the
no.
decision
Sorry.
of letting that player
He's
play,
injured. No, he's injured.
or do
No.
you make that? Do you make that decision of
CPA,
letting
I
that
answered
player
you
go?
5 minutes ago. I answered you 5 minutes ago, buddy. I'm not letting him go. He's injured. He's sitting. That was your actual original question. He's sitting.
I'm not sitting that player
sitting.
from a high school coach.
Because he already, just like you already said, he
I'm not
already been
sitting that
accepted.
player. I can't.
Well, that's why
can't.
it's a lot of problems with these kids today. That's a lot of problems with these
Because
kids today.
no,
You're not gonna sit that kid, so he gonna get re-injured.
no.
He gonna get
No,
re-injured.
man,
He's
Hood.
gonna get re-injured, and then he
The
will have no
school is
career. He
dependent
will have
on
no
you.
career. He will have no
You
career.
think about it. No, you think about it. You think about
Oh
it.
my God.
You thinking school fun, you part of you being a coach, you're part of school funding. Going places. Going to
Man,
distant
please,
places.
no. It don't work that way. It don't work that. Maybe
What do you
worked that
mean
way
it don't work
25
that
years
way?
ago.
Yes,
It
it
worked that
do.
way 20.
Yes,
I'm
it
teaching you
do.
a fact right now.
If
I'm
you're
teaching you a
that
fact.
type of
I'm
if
teaching
you're
you a
that
fact
type of
right
a
now.
coach. No, I
Oh,
just watched
God.
I just no
Oh, my
unapologetic. I just watched the Little League. I just watched
what
the
did you
Little
watch?
League World Series
What they
right
got-
now.
And
You
what
cut
did
on
World Series?
ESPN right now. You got
What
coaches
they got to do?
putting themselves on the line right now.
What did you watch?
No, I'm watching Little League right now. Baseball. I'm not talking football.
Now we
The more
talking
physical
baseball,
sport.
Little League baseball.
Yes,
I'm
I'm not even talking. I'm not even talking football. You're not getting what I'm saying. I'm not even
I got
talking
what you
the
said
more
5 minutes ago.
physical
I
sport.
got what you said 5 minutes ago. You want me to?
I'm not even talking
You
your
want me to be
physical
one of
sport
them? You want me to
as
be
far
one
as
of the?
football is concerned.
You want
I'm
me to be one of
talking
those
about
degenerate
decision.
coaches? You want to be one of those degenerate coaches to put a kid life on the line for the benefit of a high school? You bugged out, man.
What do you mean for the benefit of the
25,
high
30 years
school?
ago.
That high school get praised because of that kid.
Oh my God! But I thought you said about the history. So the kid was the history of the high
No,
school. That's what I'm saying. That's
See,
what I'm saying.
see
That's what I'm
when you misinterpret my history.
No.
Your history is predicated upon losing. Your history is not predicated upon winning.
You're making up the definition of history. You're making up the definition of history, sir. You're making
No,
up the
I'm
definition
not.
of history.
Exactly. It's not.
Oh, well, we can't do that. We
It's
can't
not
do
real
that.
life. It's a real
We
life
can't-
decision.
We can't do that. Real life decision is I'm sitting the kid for the 18th time.
Welcome to Connecticut.
Wow. I'm pretty
Welcome
sure they
to
do that. In New
Connecticut.
York. Wait. I'm pretty sure they do that in New York City because, to be honest with you, New York
No,
City
they
high school
don't.
football suck.
I'm
New York
just
City high
saying.
school football suck.
Welcome to Connecticut.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
Wait,
just
I do that. I'm
saying.
pretty sure they do
I
that.
just asked you a legitimate question.
Wait.
I
I'm pretty
specifically said if you
Which
had the
society-
opportunity to
Which
judge
society you think
on
we
your
live in?
best
Do you
player
think, you think
on
we still in
your
the
team,
90s? Are you?
I said
you
you
think we still in
judge
the
by the
90s?
best player on your team
Or do you
playing
think we
that
are?
last
Now
championship
it's time for you to
game
answer my question. Now it's time
versus
for you to answer my question. Now it's time for
saving
you to answer my
yourself
question.
for college. You know what it do overall for that high school.
Now it's time for you to answer my question. Do you think this is 1994 or do you think this 2022? I'll wait. That's a simple question. I'm not going to move the goalpost for you.
No, you tried to make a trick question. I just asked the bottom line question. And you cannot answer a question with a question. You are in position
your questions. It's going
to
on 15,
make
it's
the
going on 10
better of
minutes.
your coaching
I
career.
answered your question 5 minutes ago. It's going on 10 minutes of you asking
You
me
did
the
not.
same.
You did not answer it.
Oh,
You
my
said,
Lord.
all right. You
Oh,
said.
my Lord.
Did you say
Can we
that
go to the next
you?
topic?
the players' health?
Stop. Sonny,
Because
stop.
I already could tell that you wasn't. Cut back in, Steve. Cut back in. Cut your fat ass back in, Steve.
What happened?
Cut back in.
What you mean?
Cut back in. I need your face on the camera while
What
I'm
you need?
asking
What you need from
him
us?
this question. Him as a high school coach. Because you already considered a coach on the highest level by being a high school coach. Because you're the step before the step before. Since you are the step before, I asked him specifically, do you make the decision? Depending on, no, cut his ass back in too.
He took himself out.
I know.
I can't take
Because it was too tough. That's why. When you put them on display and they got to make tough, drastic decisions, are you going to make it? You get what I'm saying? And he coached for a school. Suppose he had the top player going into college.
My problem, they just scored.
My thing is, will he be willing? And you know, Connecticut, as far as football is concerned, not so much basketball, but football is concerned. He's trying to uplift football in Connecticut. And by him trying to uplift football in Connecticut, you have a top prospect going into college, coming into a championship game. Now you know what the high school player brings for a high school outside of his game. Outside of it. Do you make that decision on if that player got injured a week before championship and is eligible to play? Do you let that player play?
If he's eligible and I'm the coach, and I ask him if he wants to play and he says yes, I'll let him play.
That's all I was saying. He seemed like he had a hard time, Steve.
Yeah, I'll let him play.
You heard him. He seemed like he had a hard time
If he's good to
making
go,
that decision.
if he's good to go, he's good to go.
That player gonna feel like he's good to go.
At that point,
That player is gonna bring to the high school that could catapult you.
that's anything. That's like Terrell Owens playing on a broken leg in the Super Bowl. That's like, you know what I mean?
No, that's not like Terrell Owens playing on in the Super Bowl.
Huh?
Because he's playing on the Super Bowl, he already made the money. I'm talking about Terrell Owens in high school.
No, we talking about
Making a decision. No. I was asking unapologetic if he had to make a decision on his top player playing with X amount of colleges wanting him. With X amount of colleges wanting him, but he just suffered an injury that he claimed that he healed from a week later in the championship.
Listen.
Do you make that decision? Do you let him play? Or your college just sucked? Your college, your high school just sucked. Your high school just stink. Your high school just becomes the one that recruits don't look at.
Or if they're in a championship, they're already being looked at.
No, they're not.
Why not?
They're not.
Why not? They're the best team in the obviously at that point they're one of the best teams in the country, so or the best team in the division, or the best team in that.
Because you understand, that's if you decided to sit your and you think about it, unapologetic.
You made a you all right. So I get what you're saying.
Kids for
But your
unknown.
scenario is going too far, right? Because you can't say. So think about it. If somebody got hurt and they still in the championship, that means they got some dogs anyway, right? So now his championship time he's about to play.
Wrong.
That's just too much. It's just too much of a scenario. It's too much
Wrong.
going on. Why not?
Wrong.
Why am I
You
wrong?
got a talent that could catapult the school.
Okay, but he already catapulted it.
Because we talking football in Connecticut.
But you made a
Big
scenario that
difference
has
there. This is not football in Alabama. This is not football in Clemson. We talking football in Connecticut. You got yourself a talent that's eligible to play.
Okay.
Championship week.
I answered your question.
That's going to bring all the college recruits out.
I answered your question.
Unapologetic says he's not letting his player out.
That's on him as a coach. That's not on
So
me.
what do you think that he has done, the damages that he has done for that school that he coached for?
All right, so let me give you to your I can go on both sides of the fence here with your question.
But you get what I'm saying though, right? Those
I get
things.
what you're saying, and I said I would play him if he wants to play.
Okay.
But what your scenario that you're saying is this person has already built up the hype throughout the year. So he's already on the map.
That's what I'm saying.
He's already on the map. Your school's already on the map because of him. Now you just have to make a decision of let him play or not. This is what happens when players go to that Senior Bowl and the bowl games and the playoffs and all that stuff, and they decide I don't want to play because they think if they get injured that one game, it's going to affect their pro career. This is why a lot of these players are sitting out now and things of that nature. So, and this is why they implemented the G League, where you go from high school to the G League and just start making money and become a professional instead of actually going to college and playing basketball and doing that, because they're so worried about injuries all the time. There's no real injury. I'm sorry, people that play basketball. I'm sorry, but there are not too many career-ending injuries in basketball besides death. Just saying, for you bitches out there, you know, I don't want to get in the comments because I don't want to do this because I want you to look at the Paul George. I want you to look at the Gordon Hayward.
Football is a different story, though.
Yeah. Football is a different story.
Football is a different story. Football is a different caliber of physicality.
Basketball heads, look at the Gordon Hayward. Look at the Paul George. Look at the Sean Livingston. Look at them motherfuckers that won championships besides Gordon Hayward and Paul George. Sean Livingston ended up on a championship team, resurrected his career. Paul George broke his whole leg out, his fucking bone out, his fucking shit. Gordon Hayward, dislocations, all type of places, all types of shit. He's still playing. So for you fucking hoes out there that think you can't play a game of basketball because you might get injured, you're not going to hurt your career, bitch. Sorry. Just sorry. Either you're good or you're not. Either you're good enough to play or you're not. Plain and simple. Fuck out of here. Brandon Jennings, Kevin Durant. I mean, go down the line of people that came back from Achilles injuries. Not saying you're going to be the best because I've suffered one. It takes away a lot of mobility, but you still able to play basketball at the high level. So please with the bullshit. Please. Football, totally different. You can get your whole life taken away. Spinal injuries, a bad concussion that will never allow you to play again with a brain injury. Things of that nature. You're getting hit. You're not getting hit in basketball. Fucking please. Cut it out with the bullshit. Please. Please stop. Please stop, you hoes. Please. Please take your fucking circles.
The thing is, like I said, that's why I asked the question so difficulty, because of the simple fact that when I asked unapologetic the question, I represented a week, 1 week
Appreciate that, Reno.
for suffering an injury. What would you do for championship game? I was talking semifinals.
Yeah, if he's
You
eligible
get
to
what
play,
I'm saying? And he's saying he ain't playing.
and you want to know why?
He's
Because
saying, but the thing is, Steve, he said it. He said he ain't playing his kid whether the injury is recovered or not a week ago.
But so here's the thing. So like I said, that's a catch-22, right? Because he's made his name already, so you can kind of decide to sit him out. But here's the thing. We kind of make our own legacies in life, right? Sometimes some people don't even have a legacy after high school. Sometimes people only have high school to hang their hat on. Sometimes people only have college to hang their hat on.
Correct.
That's why March Madness is so great, is because these are 95% of these kids' last opportunity to play a meaningful basketball game that's going to define their legacy. Some of them is going on to be insurance agents, doctors, lawyers, electricians, things of that nature, therapists, whatever you want to talk about out in the real world. Some of them we will find you, some of them might be, smoking crack. We never know. Oh, your baby ain't like that. Your baby ain't like that comment. My bad. So, to answer PPA's question while he's trying to calm his baby down, we have to be mindful of what we want our careers and our lives to be. I'm sorry, don't let no coach take that from you. I don't care if I recover from injury. If I want to play, I want to play. That's my choice. Let my life be what it's going to be. But that's it. You know what I mean? I mean, we don't have a lot of chances out here on a day-to-day basis. We don't have it. So if my career is going to be, or my legacy is going to be a high school championship ring and a fucking leather jacket, as they would say, that's what the fuck is going to be. If my career or my life or my legacy is going to be, I'm sophomore in fucking college and I have the rushing record for my school, that's just what it's going to be. 3-point record, I don't know, most home runs. If that's what it is, that's what it is. I don't really have one. My shit is in the streets on that fucking blacktop. That's my fucking shit. So that's it for me. That's my highest level of fucking basketball. I'm good. Hold on.
I force unapologetic into making a tough decision. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I was speaking along the lines now, that same high school that you coaching at, they depending on you. You know what I'm saying? Because part of a high school coach's job is to raise funds for a school for a particular event. Whether it's if it's a sport that he's coaching or what. You know what I'm saying? And for his own recognition as far as being a college coach, future NFL coach, and things of that nature. That's why I asked that question. And when I asked it, he was a bit hesitant. And he specifically said he would go with his kid being hurt. You know what I'm saying? And he will lean towards the kid not playing championship game. Not knowing the stocks and revenue that this kid that could bring to the school. You get what I'm saying? And when you're forced to make decisions like that, it's already damaging to the player. You get what I'm saying? It's already damaging.
You want to add you have 2 cents. You have 2 cents to average put in here today, Savage. Nigga, you don't put your motherfucking goddamn shirt on.
Y'all, what's good, chat? Chat in the building.
Motherfucker, you looking like Savage X-rated.
You see all them little meatballs on my chest?
Nigga.
God damn.
Nigga got on a sweater vest.
Super freak.
Yeah, laying on my stomach with my feet in the air. Like, shout out to Steve.
No, I be doing that shit on my couch like a little teenager.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Think I be on my couch like this, laying on my stomach like, hey guys, feet dangling in the back like,
yo, bugging. Oh shit. Oh my god, y'all having a good show. Good show. Just stopping by and say hello. Just got back into the office.
nah, they ruined it. They ruined the show, Savage.
Who did? Y'all got to a fight?
PPA and Kasim ruined the show.
What y'all do, man?
Huh?
What'd you do? Actually, what'd you do, PPA?
No,
We had a disagreement.
They both did it. They both ruined it.
Nah, we had a disagreement.
No. I'm not talking about that.
question the
They ruined it
I
earlier.
question the edge.
No. They ruined it earlier. You want to know why? Because they both did not take kindly to my women's basketball.
Oh, word. I supported the women's
I
basketball.
threw my women's basketball in
Did
there.
you hear? All right.
And they got, what's the name?
All right.
And
Strong,
they got
you up
all
now.
weird.
You hear the show. I
Kasim
supported
started it,
women's
though.
basketball.
Kasim started it.
That shit's boring as fuck.
Kasim started it.
That shit's boring as fuck. Women's basketball is boring as shit.
Oh, here we go.
Don't
You
do
hear him, Steve?
that.
You hear him, Steve?
Who
that
watches that shit?
Don't do that here.
I do.
You
Don't
do?
do that with the, what is it called?
Oh my
I
God.
don't like saying the wrong words when it comes to that the women
This
bashing.
shit's good.
Kasim went straight to fuck that shit. Blah blah blah. They ruined my fucking shit, and I had bangers up there, nigga. Like they're ruining the game. We talk about the game. Oh, it
Fuck
hurt.
that shit. Nah, I used to watch Lisa Leslie and what's that other one? That white chick. What's the tall white chick?
Rebecca Lobo.
Yeah, Rebecca
Yeah.
Lobo back in the day.
I'm just saying. That's why I said like I put some bangers up there. The Maya Moores, Diana Taurasi's,
Oh, Diana
Tamika
Taurasi.
Catchmans. That's what I'm saying. I went there. I put a scenario out there, and they got shot down. Everybody,
Did you hear he might say Babylonian?
Yeah, it was
Housewives.
a whole fucking westernized.
These damn westernized female basketball players, they don't even want to touch the ball anymore.
It got pushed.
Because it reminds them of a man's penis.
But
Crazy.
But let me tell you something, though. That is part. At the end of the day, that is part of our basketball history.
I ain't saying nothing. I don't want to offend nobody.
I want to offend
I
everybody.
don't want to offend nobody. You know,
Yo,
women feel they can do that.
I'm
They
over here
can.
trolling every fucking panel on YouTube right now, cursing everybody out there.
Huh?
Oh my God!
I'm over here on YouTube trolling like a motherfucker, nigga. Cursing everybody out the panels. Everybody else, all these other YouTube panels talking this stupid shit.
Nah, because you want to know what? Because they are part of our history, son.
Who, the ladies basketball?
Those basketball players right there,
the ones we named?
I named.
Yeah.
Those are part of our basketball history at the end of the day. You talking about UConn teams that went undefeated for years.
Undefeated. UConn, yo, they was killing them.
You talking about a Pat Summitt led Tennessee squad that was going up against UConn. That was their biggest. You know what I mean? Like, and y'all made the segment go dormant. And you know, you fed into his bullshit, PPA. I needed you to be bigger at that point.
PPA. You already know how man he'll feel about
Blame PPA. That's easy.
These damn terrorists.
That's easy. Blame PPA.
No, I'm not blaming you. I told you who the biggest blame was.
I'm blaming PPA. You supposed to be persistent pimping.
I was trying to help I say, shout out to my man Drunk. Drunk did come through. I
seen about this. My man.
He was trying to help out the situation because he know.
Let's give the shout outs though. Let's give the shout out. K Boogie, Reno, Fabulous Cannabis.
Who the hell is he?
We got Drunk.
Yeah, I got Drunk.
So did I. God damn.
Oh,
shout out to the chat. Chat lives matter.
Yeah. But we're gonna take next week off, people. And then we coming with a whole new swag.
Yes, indeed.
The following week, we might have a different start time. Everything will be posted up, and I'm gonna start doing my job as far as posting things on the page after we switch it up and doing all of that. Get this popping a little bit.
Steve hit me up on the phone and tried to put me to the test. So when we come back, it's gonna be official. I said you told me to step my game up. You want to see what put me to the test. So when you come back, it's a whole new swag, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna get this shit moving. It's gonna be a little different vibe. We might have a little earlier start time. PPA, what do you feel? Oh, you said about 10 o'clock, right? So between 10 and 10:30.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. We could make that work because it is football season, guys. Everybody want to get their shit together, but you are in the house. It's about to be wintertime. I know it's nice out. We in through the summer. It's easier to be outside right now. So, but wintertime coming, we finna get this shit.
Shadow
moving.
Feather, what's up, Shadow Feather?
We're gonna get it moving. So,
Steve, you told that new name shit?
Huh?
You told him the new name?
I didn't tell him the new name yet, but I guess we could do it now. Fourth quarter sports is coming. It's no longer gonna be Savage, but it's still under the same umbrella. That shit never stops. We just changing the name up and switching the swag up a little bit. That's all. So just look forward to it being a little different. You know what I mean? And we're just gonna bring a little bit more energy, a little bit more shit to it. I got a couple things in store that I was thinking about. So because some of y'all niggas out there, I done got on a couple of y'all links and shit, and y'all trash. I'm sorry.
That is facts. That's why I'm in everybody's inbox, not inbox. Everybody in the chat room right now.
Call them motherfuckers out.
I'm sorry, they trash.
We've been doing that. They scared to come through.
I'll be listening. I'll listen. I'm calling it out now. I'm saying I'll listen, and then when I hear it, then I'm like, I'm on it. I'm in the comments, and then I'm like, yo, this is trash. Like, how you talking about you play football? You don't even know what you're talking about. Like who don't know Wes Welker? Like Wes Welker used to do damage in Miami, dog. Damage to the Patriots. That's why they went up and picked him. He was the Patriots killer. Reason why he ended up on the Patriots. What about Danny Amendola? How he ended up on the Patriots? You know what I'm saying? Like they people forget who these guys were when they get injured and shit like that. But listen, they still playing. They were still monsters when they was at they high level when in their primes and respect their years. Like they was monsters at that shit. Like stop playing with these people. As I say, listen, when you play this game of sports that they play at the highest level, there's maybe 2% to 5% of players who are actually superstars in the whole league. There's not that much more. Then you break it down and you can call it just stars. As I said, there's levels to this. And then there's your good player. Then there's your great players. Then there's your above average players. And then there's everybody else. Not everybody's great. Not everybody's a superstar, and not everybody's a star.
But in their role. in their role.
But guess what? The role players and the people, those are the ones who make up the league. Your people who you can negotiate contracts for and trade away and do all of this shit, those are the people who make up your league, son. Without them, we be playing, we'd have a fucking, what's that shit called? The Ice Cube tournament. What's that whatever Ice Cube did with the 3-on-3 and
the big three?
What's up? Yeah, we'd have a big 3 league. Because there wouldn't be too many players that actually allowed to play. LeBron James, huh?
I started a big 1 league.
Yeah, yeah. This guy. But there ain't too many. But everybody forgets about your Carusos. Everybody forgets about your John Paxsons. Everybody forgets about those players. Your Hot Rod Williams, your Craig Elos. Everybody forgets about all those guys, son. And those are the ones who make up your team. Your Joe Dumars makes up your team. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares, son, about those people. Greg Ostertag was a starting fucking center in the league regardless.
Well, you know.
Nobody cares, though. But those are the people who fill out your roster, son. If it's not for them, the league does not move, son. There's 13 to 15 people who make a basketball roster. There's 53 people that make up an NFL roster, son. There's 15 guys or 18 guys on the fucking baseball roster, son. I don't forget how many's on the baseball team.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But my thing is, though, Steve, nobody. You can't separate. You can't put those guys in the same category that bring money to organizations.
That's not what we're talking about, though. But what I like to do is
those players that you're talking about, they don't bring the money. We just were talking about Pat Beverly.
You know what I
talking about Pat Beverly.
This is the problem. This is the problem with where I don't think anybody's actually real sports fans anymore. Then you want to know why? It's because somebody rather watch Red Zone than watch an actual fucking game and see how they got there and watch their whole fucking team. I want to watch everybody score a touchdown, but I don't want to watch who got a sack, who got the fumble in there to get that touchdown. I don't want to see who ran for 100 yards today or 130 yards today. I don't want to see who caught fucking 12 passes. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit no more, son. Everybody just wants instant gratification, son. And that's how, and then you go on your phone and then you look up this shit right here. I could look up my stats and watch all these fucking highlights, but I never watched the game, and I think I'm qualified to talk about this shit. When I don't even know who the fucking backup quarterback on my squad is.
I'm just saying, though, Steve.
I'm just saying. It's bullshit, son. When people forget about the little guys.
The thing is, you can't ignore the business.
Who's the owner of Walmart? Who's the owner of Walmart, son?
I don't know.
Exactly. But guess what?
Okay.
Guess whose face they see every day?
Mine.
And guess who don't get no props?
Me.
So that's what I'm bringing to this sports show, my guy. Is I'm bringing everybody else into the mix, included with the people who make us talk about it. Our LeBron Jameses, our James Hardens, our Durants and Kyrie Irvings and Michael Jordans and Magic Johnsons. Yes, we can talk about them, but let's not forget about the other people who make up those squads, who they got to pass the ball to when they only getting 20 and that motherfucker J.R. Smith get 40. Let's not forget about those guys, my G. That's what I bring to the show. Fuck that. I'm just talking about LeBron James, Michael Jordan, fucking Kevin Durant every fucking week. That shit's trash. Do you know the game? Do you know the game? Do you remember the players?
Wait a minute. You just said Michael Jordan and Kevin Durant and LeBron James in the same sentence as trash.
No,
I said these
that
is players. These are star players that move the needle.
Savage,
as
Tell me what I just
far as
said.
all those players that you just
Tell me
named,
what I just said.
John Paxson,
EPA.
and all
Did
the
you
other role players
EPA.
that you just named, they don't move the
EPA.
needle.
EPA. Did you not hear what I said?
Yeah.
I said talking about them all the time is trash. Because they're not the ones. They're the ones who bring in the money to the organization because those are our superstars. But there's people that we keep forgetting about. There's people. How you not concentrating on the game? That's the reason why. And I'll take it to your sport that you love so much. I'll take it to boxing. There's a reason why boxing is suffering because there's no more Muhammad Ali's. There's no more Mike Tyson's. There's no more fucking Floyd Mayweather's. There's no more people out there like that that's household names to bring boxing to the forefront. Like it needs to be. So when you constantly just talking about those people, you leave out all the rest of the people who make up a sport, son. Everybody's not a superstar, bro. It's levels to this shit. And guess what? I watch the game and I watch the little people as well.
But you don't watch the fight and you don't watch the NBA game.
Who?
You.
What do you mean I don't watch it? What are you talking about?
You
How
don't.
not? How not?
You don't, because of the simple fact that when it comes to the description of these guys' game and promoting their game to be out there, you're not the forefront to do that.
Huh?
Because you got to be the one to watch those games.
I'm confused.
You're not available. You're not available for late night games.
Some of them I'm not, but most of them I am.
No, most of them you're not, but some of them you are.
No, most of them I am. Some of them I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
I
And
stay
when
late,
you go, no, I'm saying that to say this.
I sacrifice my life.
You're not the only one.
Doesn't matter.
You think you're the only one that work nights?
Doesn't matter.
You think you're the only one that
telling
work
you.
nights?
You're taking it too far. I watch the game, my guy.
No,
lot of
in
people
order to
don't.
dictate. No,
lot
in
of
order
people
to
don't.
dictate
A lot
and
of people
present
don't.
yourself with
A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. I try to know who's on my squad.
No,
A
but
lot
you
of
just
people have a
you
team
just
and
saying
they
you
can't. A lot
just
of
was
people have a
talking
team and
about.
they can't name. A lot of people have a team and they can't name 5 people. A lot of people just going on what they see. I actually watch a game. I actually look at stats of my squad. Just because I'm not available to watch a couple games here and there because I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to work 13, 14 hours a day, that doesn't mean I don't watch the game, my G. Like, stop that. That's a dumb analogy.
That's not a dumb analogy because
It is.
you are
I can't watch
unavailable
every
to
single
watch
fucking
those
game.
games more so
I
than
can't
you
watch
are
every single
available to
game.
watch them.
I can't watch every single game. You're damn right I can't watch a 10, 11 o'clock game. What are you talking about?
This is what I'm saying.
But why? But son, that don't make sense, dog.
How it
You
don't?
trying to tell me I'm watching 82 games? I'm watching every fucking basketball game that ever comes on.
What is
I watch every basketball game that ever
late
comes on.
night game
I
before
watch
you
every
go to
basketball
work?
game that comes on.
What is the late
I watch
night
every
game
fucking
before
football
you
game
go
that
to
comes
work?
on,
Steve?
ever.
What is the late night game before you go to work?
What you mean what's the late night game before I go to work?
What is the late night game before you go to work?
What do you mean?
I mean, the late night game before you go to work is the West Side game.
So what? What does that
So
mean?
you're not gonna be able to see that to dictate. And even
comes
I
on
go as
32
far,
different
you're not
times.
even gonna be able to see that to even make a point.
Son, you act like it's not repeated. You act like I can't watch it again.
No, you can't.
Why not?
You can't.
Why not?
Because by the time you watch it, all the info is out already.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because you already know the outcome.
I don't care about the outcome, son. If I want to watch a game, I'll watch it.
And I'm telling you this to say this.
Do you
How
record-
many?
Hold on.
How many players? How many basketball fans just like you?
What I'm saying. Don't speak just to speak, my guy. Don't act like you're not at work and you don't record stuff to come back and watch it.
No, I don't record to come back and watch it.
You're fucking lying. Now you're lying, son. Don't
I
do
just
that,
come
son.
back and watch it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that like
I
you don't
just
record
come
this
back
shit.
and watch it.
What is the
No,
what?
I just come back. No, I'm just telling you. I just come back and watch it, Steve. Because I have, NBA TV. I come back and watch it.
And this is what
I'm
I'm saying. You can
about-
watch it, whatever, but don't act like
I'm
you don't
talking
record
about-
boxing. Don't act like you don't record stuff to come back and rewatch it. I know you watched the game. I'm not fucking. I'm not making it a bad thing.
We talking
You're making
about
no sense
player.
right now, son.
We talking about player for player,
You making no
team
sense.
to team, and their star player on any particular team. We watch all 32 teams to watch.
Figure it out.
I'm just saying, we watch all 32 teams throughout the course of a season.
For whatever it is.
We do. You got NBA TV. I got NBA TV. NBA TV show all 32 teams.
I got
There's basketball being played every single day as soon as basketball season
I
starts.
got more than you got. I got a legal cable. It doesn't matter. So
But
I
you
watch
say that on
everything.
national TV.
So I watch
I'm
everything.
just saying, we watch players. So when we talk about players, how many players that you done?
Everything.
How many players that you?
When I can't watch a game on a specific day, I make sure I watch that team that week.
Steve, how long we been doing the show?
How long I've been having my cable?
This is what I'm saying.
This
We've
is
been
what
doing
I'm
this show for how long now?
Well, you should know.
How many times that you was able to incorporate players that's not known on the basketball court throughout the course of us having this show?
You tell me. I think a lot.
This is what I'm saying. That's because everybody don't have the same access.
Huh?
Everybody don't have the same access.
You got the same access I got. It's called watching the game.
Yes, it's cool watching the game, but if it's not nobody that nobody particularly cares about, or a team, if it's not a team that nobody particularly cares about, they're not gonna watch it and not gonna be able to dictate and bring up, like what you said a month ago, Josh Giddey, and how good he is, and how good that dude Dorf out there in OKC, and how good he is.
You know that's my guy.
You're the only one that mentioned that. Did you notice that?
So?
What does that mean? Everybody don't have the same access as you.
Because I watch the game when it comes on too.
You still don't get what I'm saying when I say it.
Everybody gets TV shine, son. At some point. Everybody gets TV shine at some point, son.
Now, how often do you think we're gonna see OKC on TV?
Well, after
To see what? No, and this is just to see what you see, Steve. This is just to see what you see.
Everybody has access. Am I correct? Everybody can get access. You can buy NBA TV. You bought it. You can buy the NFL League Pass.
Well, Steve, oh my God.
So
you are a asshole. You are an asshole, Steve.
I'm just saying. And then at the same time, think about it. Let's think about this too, right? We sit here, when your team is played, do you actually watch it? This is why I say you got people out here who just watch Red Zone, right? How can you understand what your team is doing if you're not watching that game and you're just watching Red Zone? So you're just watching touchdowns. You're not watching the actual game, bro. So you just, oh yeah, Tom Brady threw it to Julio Jones today. That's it. That's all you coming up with. That's all you're coming up with, bro. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, as people, there's casual fans, and then there's us. You know what I'm saying? And what I say is, when I mean that, is a lot of casual fans like to talk and they don't absolutely know nothing. Just be a casual fan. I'm okay with that. But don't try to act like you know what the fuck you talking about when you don't. Because I'm not a casual fan. Because I like to look up stats. Because I like to know the little guys. Because I love the Gary Payton Juniors. Because I love you know what I mean? Like,
my thing is, there's nothing wrong with loving them. But you gotta know, for one thing, that there are doors to be open for the star players to do them.
Let me tell you what you did.
That's what those players are.
Let me tell you what you did. I said the rest of these channels are trash, and you came at me for doing what I do. And we on the same team.
Correct. What I was saying, though, Steve, is that those players that we love.
So if I get jumped outside,
those same the role players.
If I get jumped outside, you gonna help them?
We are right. So I can argue this: we are role players in a star-driven league.
If I get jumped outside, you gonna help them? You gonna get a kick in?
When?
I'm just saying, if I get jumped outside, you standing there, you gonna get a kick in?
When?
That nigga said when?
When?
I'm just saying, no, when? Is there something I don't know? Is there a date?
Stop laughing, Strong. You make asshole.
Because he know what I'm talking about.
Maybe. If it's a
Because he know what I'm talking about right now.
I got you.
You know what I'm talking about.
No. Y'all trying to baffle me.
No,
both
I'm
of y'all.
not. No,
both of y'all.
Man, you baffled yourself.
You and Henry. Y'all trying to baffle me. I was talking about something totally different.
Put your mic back on. Explain to him what I'm talking about. Explain to him, please.
He laughing. Wait till I see you, Strong. Wait till I see you.
Explain to this nigga what just happened, son.
Mick asshole. Keep laughing, Strong.
Explain to him what just happened, son.
This nigga laughing at me.
Yo, he did ass.
Son, he laughing at me, son. That's all right. That's all right.
He said, if somebody jump me, you gonna help them? And you was like, when?
I know he said that. I know you said that, Steve. You make asshole. You an asshole.
The automatic answer is hell.
Steve, you're an asshole for saying that.
You gotta pay attention to what I'm saying, son.
Fucking hilarious, bro.
Yo.
He's like Tuesday. If it's a Tuesday, every other day of the week, I got your back, nigga. You ass on Tuesdays, nigga.
Yo, son, sometimes I question what I do in life.
I ain't fucking with y'all.
As far as the
I ain't fucking with you. Nigga.
As far as the sports and the ones that they don't talk about, they just talk about all the important the players that they put in the papers. They wouldn't even be them without the names that Steve be naming, or nobody be nobody without half of the names that Steve be naming. Everybody forgets about where the structure comes from. You need this player for this player to do this.
You do not.
Then so they can play by themselves.
Why I say that? Because the star players is what moved the needle, Strong.
Would Jordan be a team without his team?
No.
Okay.
But would Jordan be Jordan without Scottie Pippen? Yes.
How? He cannot be
because
Jordan
of the scoring machine that he was before he got there.
You would never even see his skills without him playing with his team.
Oh my God, you're not good.
What's wrong with you, nigga?
there's a
See,
thing.
yep, nah, you know what?
They
He's
only
actually
focus on certain
PPA
shit,
is
my
gonna
guy.
beat you up on Tuesday and Thursday,
Son,
and
yo,
maybe he'll help
this
you
is-
out the rest of the
No,
season.
no,
this
no,
is
no.
why-
I'm tired of people saying that. That Scottie Pippen
No,
basically
son.
made Michael
You're
Jordan a player to what he was.
understanding
You're not
what
getting
I'm-
it, bro.
He's not.
Because you're not understanding what I'm
Michael
saying,
Jordan
my
was
guy.
gonna be who he was regardless.
Nobody makes up the league, son. Only 10 people actually are superstars in the fucking league out of 32 teams, if that.
No, that's not.
Everybody else is just players.
Devin Booker just a player?
He ain't a superstar.
I'm just saying, is Devin Booker just a player?
This is what I said.
I asked a question.
He's
Devin
not
Booker
a
just a player?
superstar. I'm talking about superstars.
Damian Lillard just a player? I'm asking the question here.
I already answered your question, bro.
Is Damian Lillard just a player? Is Devin Booker just a player? Are these guys not stars in their row?
Superstar stars, and then there's everybody else.
Here we go.
95% of the league is made
Here
up
we
of
go.
everybody else.
Here we go. I watched Devin Booker be the best player in the league.
Your job has 1 or 2 owners, and it's everybody else that where you get paid from. You're everybody else that's helping them be great.
I watched Devin Booker. I told you. I just gave you an example. I watched Devin Booker be the best player in the league. I watched Devin Booker be the best player in the league.
He ain't a superstar.
I'm just saying, Steve, it's tough. Put the camera back on. Why you running? McAsshole, what you running for?
You not listening because I gotta pee, nigga.
Oh shit.
Savage, help him out with your big voice.
I'm about to get on Savage's show and give him some advice. Hey, Savage. Steve.
I'm back. I had to pee real quick. But PPA didn't left because he wasn't listening once again. So he didn't even know that I was actually going to take a pee. Anyways, we about to come back with some news.
Oh shit, yo. Where PPA go?
He rolled out. I told you to help him out real quick. I had to pee.
Oh my bad, I was listening to something. He angry ran?
He ain't even hear that I said I had to pee. That's how bad it was.
He didn't get it?
Huh?
What were you were trying to say that all players matter? Were you trying to say that?
In a sense, yes.
Because what I took from it was that because you be naming these motherfuckers names that I'm like, who the hell are these people? And they don't be superstars, but they're important in the game.
Because the league, if you're talking about superstars every day, son, that's 12. That's 5 to 10 people, if that. It's
And
that.
it turns into repetitive talk.
And it just turned into repetitive talk. Bullshit.
Right.
And are you actually watching or caring about the other players?
Right. Well, yeah. So now I was right about my what I thought you were saying.
Yeah. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get it. You know, everybody wants to talk about the same thing. I don't want to talk about the same thing.
No, it gets boring.
I just don't. It's boring. I don't want to talk about LeBron and fucking and Mike conversation every fucking day. I don't want to talk about KD every day. I don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
We do this shit once a week, but we can mix it up. Yo, it's so much sports out there, bro. Like at the end of the day, it's so much. Like it's a never-ending story. Like even if I was to go back and watch film of the O.J. Simpsons, of the Wilt Chamberlains, of whatever I can catch, you know what I mean? Like there's so much to talk about, son. It's like almost never ending, but nobody wants to really talk about them. Everybody wants to go on what's hot. I don't give a fuck what's hot because I love the sport and everything that comes in between it. That's why I watch a whole game. That's why I watch my team play. So if the fucking Ravens are playing the Chiefs, I watch the whole game. Fuck red zone. I could have that on my laptop on the side, like or you know what I'm saying, on another TV on the side, so I could keep up with that shit. But if I really want to watch a game every week, I'll pick a couple people that I want to watch, so I can kind of know. I could try to get in tune with players and da. I'm not gonna say I don't know everything. Don't get me wrong, I don't know everything. It's hard. It's hard to keep up with all that in your regular life. I don't get paid for sports to do this shit, so of course I lack a little bit, and you know what I'm saying. And with everything else, because I have a tough schedule. Like I said, I work 12 to 14 hours a day. You know, I'll be on the phone all the time.
Always working.
You know what I'm saying? I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't go home till 5:30 in the afternoon. That's a whole fucking day gone.
Go.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
I said, yeah, that shit is gone the whole day.
Yeah, so
That's
it's not like I can, you know, then I gotta sleep on top of that. You know what I mean? So like you said, you know, I don't have time to catch everything, of course, because I have a regular life to try to pay my bills.
Right.
But other than that, I catch everything I can. And that's the reason why I chose the cable that I got. It gives me everything. I have every fucking football team to watch. NFL Network is good for me. NBA basketball is good for me. Major League Baseball is good for me. Hockey's good for me. Soccer's good for me. Boxing, UFC, whatever you want is good for me on my cable.
Nice.
All for about $150 less than you pay.
He did not say that. No one's listening. He didn't say that. He didn't really mean that.
I said it because guess what? They'll shut one down, and guess what? I'll just find it.
And it'll pop up another soccer season. I like soccer. I like the soccer video games. So.
Yeah, that shit. No, I got that shit. That shit tough.
The FIFA joints.
I got the FIFA. Yep. But you know, I got all the old shit. I got FIFA 18.
That's what I'd rather play.
18.
I'd rather play those.
Yo. They got a fight night, son.
A new one?
They got a new fight night.
We might have to start there.
I came across it. This guy is playing the shit online, like the Madden shit, son. He's playing the fight night, son. He was playing Roy Jones against Sugar Ray Robinson, bare knuckle. Knuckle.
We might have to get that. What's that on 5 though?
It's either on the 5 or the new Xbox.
That's $600 for that bitch.
I'll be having that bitch in the next by my birthday.
Bro, we're gonna have to do the tournaments. We're gonna have to do the tournaments. You know I'm doing that. One thing I'm gonna learn first is how to chase the nigga.
Easternized women bashing ass out of here.
He does not. No, that is not women bashing. It's not.
Not put this better on me.
You put the dormant on my foot. You put the Holtz on my goddamn women question. And that was a great ass women question. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was, and I said that. I said that was a great woman question. I said that. Yo, my bad, guys.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Next time I got it, I'm gonna ask an arena women's football league question.
A woman is gonna go the same way.
You know when the women's be playing in the bras and all that shit. Oh, good pass, my guy.
It's gonna go the same way.
Davis Webb lighting up the fucking scoreboard, nigga. He might take Tyrod Taylor's spot.
Oh, Davis Webb, he been doing good all preseason.
Yeah, he ball. He ball every preseason.
Yeah.
Guess what happens when it comes to the regular season?
That's true. That's super true. What I'm about to say, yeah, my bad. My damn phone went out, and I'm at a football field watching the game, and my damn puppy and my son acting crazy, and then Winston trying to tell me to. This fool trying to tell me how I should be. Like, man, you crazy. I can't do that shit. You know, I'm jeopardizing my coaching career. He's trying to make me answer the opposite the way. I said, hey, I did it politically correct. Hell to the no. He's sitting.
I'd have let the motherfucker play, though.
Huh?
I'd have let somebody play.
Nah, not with this society today, boy. Hell no. They'll come right back at you. In 90, when we was playing, yes. But today, hell to the no. Hell to the no. They be like, you crazy? For real. Your whole career is over. That's what I was trying to tell the brother.
For sure. But like I said, like I was saying, we're about to take a week off. We're about to come back, you know, new and improved. I say fourth quarter sports. You know, it's about to be in the building. I say fourth quarter in the clutch, baby, in the clutch, because you know, like what people don't understand, like if you do chime into this show and people come on here, the panel that I got or the people that I pick, like, you know, with Anthony, Kasim comes on, you know, he's been, you know, a staple since he started coming on. You know, we got our people that chime in. They try their hardest to ask me for the topics. They don't get none. So everything you hear basically is a freestyle off the top, like, you know, it's regular sports talk. That's what I wanted to bring to this, you know, to the YouTube airwaves. Just organic, regular sports talk that we say every day. And I wanted to know that, you know, I want to give y'all the knowledge that we have off top of our dome. This isn't anything that's rehearsed. This isn't anything that you have to figure it out. Like, you don't know what I'm asking. They have absolutely no clue what I'm asking.
We don't.
They not even close. Like, I do not discuss that with them. Sometimes I might draw up a question due to what we speak about during the week, but other than that, they don't even know I'm doing that. So it's all freestyle, basically off top of the dome. It's live. It is what it is. We fuck up, we make mistakes, but like I said, we know our shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll challenge anybody, and it is what it is. You know, I mean, fuck all y'all. At the end of the day, like, we talk what we talk, and it's the reason why we talk this way. I love the in-between game. You know what I mean? I'm still learning every day because it's so much that goes on in sports, and I still have to live a normal life. But I love sports. I love the game, and guess what? I'm gonna keep bringing it to you. And not next week. Sorry, a couple weeks from now, back to football season. You know, we're probably gonna start with an earlier time, probably 10:30. But I'll put that in the sports page, fourth quarter sports. You know, which formerly as Savage Sports, but still under the same umbrella, SavageCom.entertainment. And it's what it is, yo. We about to do this, but we about to end this shit because I'm fucking hungry. And PPA doesn't listen.
You and me both.
But we're about to be out of here. And for the last time, I'm not ending it because I didn't start with an intro today. But I'm going to end it with the intro because it's going to be me coming out. So see y'all in a couple weeks. September 11th, the start of the football season. Let's go. I'll at y'all.
Ready or not, here I come. With Where are you at? Oh! That's when you don't even care anymore. Playing hide and seek and I make it.
Savage Sports. We got game.